3 in Bangkok. He won a trophy in Seoul. He's had that aura of doing it in the biggest matches.
All right, I think we are live here.
What's most impressive to me, Minnie, is the consistency. The last 2 years, I don't think
Okay,
there's a
so
domestic
just
tournament
want to
in
make
China
sure that I've
or an
got
event that they
everything
showed
set
up
up
to
here.
where he was not their strongest player,
And I
where
think
he
we
was
are
not
good.
putting up ridiculous numbers. He's been their best
All right, here we go.
member for a very long time.
Yeah, I think it's the unfortunate thing where he has been performing at the highest levels, but he's not had the opportunity to do so because his team just hasn't been in those games.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in my mind you get this guy
All right,
into a game
chat
like
up
today,
here.
into a potential top 3. Like, he is going to perform. He is disgustingly good. It's just about how good are the players around him going to perform with him today.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I think that it is safe to say that for Hathaway, right, this game here could be a defining matchup for him. If he has a big showing here against EDG on a global event, yeah, sure, it's a regional matchup, but you got to think about the implications of what's on the line here. Top 3.
Yeah, I would look back to China. If this was a domestic group stage game,
all
I
right,
would predict XLG in this matchup. I would trust their preparation, their strategy to win out.
XLG have had more games under their belt, which is a big buff. A lot of people say that actually not being able to play as many games is a big difference, because XLG have actually had a couple games on the stage now, so they probably feel a lot more comfortable in the crowds. XLG are playing as the crowd underdog, I would say, not like the opposite of crowd favorites. I don't want to say crowd unfavorite, because everyone in China is, or even everyone, sorry, all Chinese fans overseas often are EDG fans. And his fan right here, this guy right here, Kang Kang, KK, ZMJJKK, his name's Kang Kang. He is so animated, but such a good player that he always jumps up and yells. There you go, see? Most people think it's going to be EDG. So this will be amazing if XLG can upset this. We don't support this.
But Minnie, I gotta ask you, is it, you know, like just the fandom? Is there, are you sticking with that as well? I mean, I know we talked about this, but
all right, come on, XLG, let's another second upset today. This will be amazing.
This game is certainly not an 80-20.
Exactly.
As a man called Bala, who would say that there's never an 80-20 game, I think this is closer to maybe 60-40. I think the EDG, for me, are favorites in this matchup, but XLG have been extremely close in all their games, and they are ramping up with confidence into this match.
Yeah, we also saw the map veto earlier today, and what I thought was interesting about that was that it is, yet again, every single game that they've had the opportunity, XLG has picked this Lotus. And I think G2 showed a great answer of how to deal with that composition, especially on G2's defense. Play flood retakes, fight them before they get set up in the post plan on the C hits. It really ruined XLG's day, and I think that's a strategy that EDG could certainly employ here.
It just depends compositionally, because G2 play at very different compositions,
Sure,
so the double duels might not be able to do that. I think for me it was the attack side where G2 went A every single time. Maybe
all right, let's see.
Yeah,
let's see.
It's going to be an absolute banger of a matchup today. 4 teams are
let's get started already. Let's go.
In Friday's upper bracket final. It's going to be a great one. You don't want to miss it. Day 9 of Masters London starts right now.
其实我觉得很多质疑声围绕着我，但是我就喜欢打破质疑。我登过山顶，有从头再来的勇气。以前就是以前，我只活在当下。
I think Kang Kang is a goat.
He is very good. This Kang Kang is good.
You can do it. Just believe yourself. My mentality is strong now.
I hope it's strong because
XLG 是一个很有潜力的队伍，可能他们在世界赛上，可能是因为我们经验比较多。
that was an awesome showing there. Hopefully yesterday's game or the day before has given this guy a lot of confidence, because when he has confidence, he plays crazy. When he doesn't have confidence, he just disappears. We need some consistency from Varga. Come on, Varga.
for your advice. Let's have a great game.
Here's the reveal. Let's go. China Showdown.
It's a regional matchup not to be missed. Make some noise for EDG.
There they are.
XLG.
6-7. Yeah.
This room is electric. The fans on their feet as two juggernauts from the CN region clash on a global
All the
stage.
Chinese students are there.
This is going to be, as good old JR has said many times before, a slobber knocker, unlike anything else we've seen, because if there's anything that we know here is that Shilai Gaming have a great opportunity to cement themselves top 3 here in London.
It's only happened with two.
It's funny because these two teams know each other so well.
Make it to a top 3. One of them is on that stage, the only team from their region to ever lift an international trophy.
All right, here we
On
go.
the
Here
other
we go.
side,
Come on.
XLG, the deepest they've ever been already. An opportunity to massively
Hopefully good
surpass
vibes. Hopefully
expectations
everyone they're
by
feeling
not only
loose
taking a
and they're feeling
massive upset in
relaxed.
the
That's
first
one of the
round,
key
but
things that they
defeating
said
a
that
team
was
that they
important to
could not
them
beat in the big games at
in the
all.
game was
Yeah, I
just
think
feeling
they're
chill and
playing with that
relaxed.
confidence that they're
That's what they
building
got to
up
do.
towards. It's going to be a banging game. Jumping right into this veto, we got XLG going right onto Lotus. No surprises there. It's been a little bit shaky this tournament. Some teams have got some reads on them now.
Kind of
Maybe
exposed.
some recipes.
It's funny they've
for
chosen
EDG
Lotus as
to
well because
copy,
EDG
but
probably know
EDG
their
likes to
Lotus
play
the
that double
best
duelist.
because
Another
EDG have
teams
played
that have beat
XLG
on
the
this
most.
map have been playing the double duelist.
Ooh, that's actually a really good note there. But of course, we have Breeze, and if necessary, we can make the split.
This to me looks like a probable third mapper. I think that Breeze looked pretty good
Yeah.
for XLG when these teams played last time. In particular on their attack side, they could not find answers to constantly losing control of
So
the
actually, if
extremities.
we look
I would have
at,
loved to see them
if we
playing
go
more
to
towards mid,
China
slowing down
stage
their pace a
1,
little and playing to reclear, but they just
and we
didn't
look
get it
at
together in
when
time.
EDG
It was an absolute
played,
stomp for EDG on that map.
XLG went
Ooh,
5-0,
bangers end on splits.
but then they
That's
lost to
interesting.
EDG
I think
in
both of
the
these teams have their
playoffs.
favorite map here.
Can I
Split
see
is
this?
where it's all gonna go down in the
So
end,
they,
but
oh, interesting. They lost them on Split, and then they got 2-0, lost them on Breeze, which is what they're about to play here now. And then in the very finals, it was they lost. XLG won Fracture, they lost Split, so they've lost Split to them a few times now. They've also lost Breeze to them a few times. They didn't play Lotus at all with them, interestingly.
Yeah, I think starting on your opponent's map pick here is quite a good
Okay.
position to be in. You can warm up into the series a little bit,
Alright.
and you can just go fire for fire. I think EDG's approach
Alright, let's
here
see if they
is
can
gonna
do
be sending it at XLG. They're not going to be running around a map breaking all these walls and all these trips and all these fancy plays. It is just going to be raw aggression.
One thing though, let's go back to that interview that Jen had with Lysor. He talked about XLG maybe busting out some new strategies here to deal with EDG. That's quite fascinating.
Right,
and
well,
curious to see how that breaks down.
funny enough, yesterday, or the day before, when XLG played G2, they lost on their favorite map, which is this one they're about to play, and then ended up coming back and very confidently beating G2 on their own map. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, I fully agree. I think EDG can play a great composition on Breeze. They play the Harbor, which I think Americas has got locked down right now. But they're playing the
Oh,
Harbor.
just got a glimpse there in the corner there. There we go. Yep, so triple Sentinel. They've got double initiated, double duelist. Yep. Oh, oh. This is their classic. This is their classic.
Devastating about this composition for people who probably didn't see it play the last time.
I think the biggest struggle that teams have against this is XLG's attack side. They're going to slam the C side on you repeatedly. They have amazing utility to lock you down. If you're not flooding and disrupting them before they set the util, you lose. But Minnie, the weakness of this comp for me is that defensive side. I think this is where EDG have a huge opportunity to even just send it on hits like you're saying, and I think that can
So that's what they're
work.
explaining right now. They're saying how between James and Happyway, they have very, what we call defensive agents, and they can set up traps everywhere and trip mines and things like that. So they're very good on attack, because on attack what they do is they push in, they take a site, they plant the bomb, and then set up all their traps and trip mine. It makes it very hard for the opponents to try to come back and defuse the bomb. That's what makes us so good. But they're starting on defense now, so let's see how well they can see what happens. Look at this map win difference.
Is if you're off site and they can get that wall down.
All right.
Oh, so they've never picked this composition before. All right, let's see it.
Seed and make top 3, or does EDG lock in another top 3 performance? Let's find out. Send it over to your casters for the
For anyone who's watching, let me know how the sound is. If it's too loud, too quiet, things like that, let me know.
That's right, we've got China versus China, and possibly one of the biggest regional matchups we've ever had at a global event in terms of the amount that these two teams have played against each other since XLG ascended in 2025. It's been 7 times back and forth in the region of China, and now they clash once more on the biggest
All right, here we go.
We get to see something new and something different, because since XLG have gone back to this triple sentinel comp, EDG have not had a chance to challenge them. And EDG themselves have swapped up their composition going in here.
That's the thing, interesting. EDG have not played against the way XLG play. So this is going to be a bit of a... Even though they're both know each other very well, this is the first time that EDG will actually see this. Alright, here we go, here we go.
And now they're here, nobody on Sky, Kang on the jet, looking to try to put some
Alright,
pressure on
let's
XLG.
do this here so we can see. Oops.
Chipping down Nomad.
We're going to do this.
Here, but looks like a trap ready to be
Make this
sprung.
nice and easy. Sorry guys, it's going to look weird at the beginning, but don't worry about it.
Nobody starts. Gonna go for it. Yeah, that's a nade. It's gonna be slamming down and already taken down a couple
Make
of
this
these
nice and
players
big here,
Just collateral down.
so you guys can actually see this.
Toppled at a moment's notice there. The trap comes to full fruition.
And now they've got double walls separating Kang from the spike.
Okay, we're on a strong start here.
Deadlock wall got thrown over the top by Nomad. Landed behind and trapped
Alright.
everybody in.
There's one guy left on his own. So you guys can watch up here, the screen. I'm going to be drawing things on here so you guys can see what's going on. But the good thing is the wall here, you can see this wall's blocking the way. And the bomb is now left on the other side. So they have to wait now. They know Kang Kang's going to have to come and try and get this bomb somehow. The wall's about to decay now, it'll disappear in a minute. And then let's see if he can actually go on and try and get the bomb and do something. But he does have 3 people to try to kill. These, let's see, they're waiting for him. They're waiting. They're waiting. There you go. There you go. Good first start. Let's go, boys. Come on. Good early start. Good start.
I'm not going to say stern words, but honestly, there's a lot of respect, I think, mutual respect between these two teams. And we saw it in the teaser, but Raga talking about how much...
Alright, let's see what actually happens. James dies early to the naders. Not very good. But they pushed out aggressively.
Players, I think, that have different mental approaches historically. Raga's been a player that's certainly struggled with that mental side.
Alright, this has been a early aggressive push for them. Alright, so XLG won the first round, so you see... Oh, shit. Oh. The XLG have all the guns now, and EDG don't have any guns. So, oh no, this is not good. Oh no, what the hell? Okay, just as I was about to say...
If you've watched any VCT China, the economy be damned.
Little wall boost here. Hold on, that's given an open sight line. Nobody is taken out. He was none the wiser.
Cool idea. Raga's used this one before.
This is not good because we're meant to have the advantage here, given that we won the pistol round, so usually you have better guns. But we've now given... Yeah, we gave them guns, so it's kind of messed up the economy a little bit. This is not a good start.
To immediately answer back.
XLG getting instantly punished for going for the mound aggression again.
XLG should... I don't know if we should have gone for aggressive mounds.
Risks like this when you're the team with better weaponry.
That's the thing. We had good weapons, they didn't have. They only had pistols. There's no reason for us to push out and get aggressive. We didn't need to go out and get aggressive. All we had to do was kind of chill because we have like longer range guns, more powerful guns. They only had pistols. You have an advantage. You don't need to take risks, which we took a big risk and then it didn't pay off. So let's see if they can do it now. Now you can see here, we have pistols. They have good guns, so we're at a disadvantage already. So let's see how they play this out.
G finding success in that avenue as well. Weirdly enough, Bear's mentioning this triple sentinel comp is an attack.
Alright, so if we watch this here... Oh, sorry, this is turned on again. Yeah, not good, not good. That's okay. We were at a disadvantage anyways. Oh, he's about to get an ace. He's already at 4 kills. If he goes for 5 kills equals ace. Everyone wants this ace now. And they're all chanting ace. There's Leo, he's going to go all the way around behind everybody. These guys have basically cleared all this, so they know now. They know he has to be here, basically.
Jenny's getting escorted around by Smoggy.
Alright, I think that's it, maybe.
There it is.
They know they're gonna give him. He wants to give him the kill. If he gets a kill here. Oh, he kills him, he denies it.
Gotta be joking. It's always the way.
Well, it was a nice 4K, even if he was to decline the ace.
Okay. So this first few rounds, I mean, these early rounds are just kind of feeling each other out, seeing how we're playing very aggressive as XLG, which is interesting. That's their opening strategy. I don't know if that's going to work for them. We'll find out. So far, it's not quite working. But then again, don't forget, we didn't have any guns that round, so we're already starting with pistols anyways. So let's see. Let's see how this is going to turn out for them, whether or not this aggression is going to work. Now, as you can see here, both sides have full amount of guns, so this is a bit more of an even fight now. Let's see what happens.
His way forwards early, but not deep yet.
Yeah, they're waiting to see if he pops by. So looking at this, EDG are split really for both sides. Looks like they're going to make noise here, but they're actually trying to sneak up on A right now. So they're walking up on A. James and Happyway are doing well. They're going to back off. They're not going to play too aggressive.
Yeah, this passive A setup is a big weakness for XLG on defense.
Because if they have to, though, they have to be passive. Because what happens is if they get aggressive and they don't get a kill, that's good. James put a wall down. He's blocked it now. He's really slowed them down. So James has slowed them down here. That gives these guys are making sure they don't go back. EDG look like they're going for it. James is on his own here, so they're going to push onto James now. Can James get a kill? James gets one. That's good. That's okay. So it's 1-for-1. 4v4 now. James gets a kill, which is some value there. Now, XLG are going around behind, so XLG are every corner. Hopefully that gives them an advantage here. Let's see if it can happen. We're all waiting now. EDG they've got the bomb planted. They're waiting to see what XLG does. XLG have to now push out. Oh no, he's gonna die. Oh, Raga gets a kill. Raga's here with a sniper rifle. It's 2 versus 3. Oh no! That's a tough timing there. He peeked just as the smoke popped out. The timing was terrible. Unlucky.
And this one only barely more winnable than the prior. He's just going to have to save in a spot like this, and EDG
bit of a rocky start.
have instantly put the pressure back on XLG's economy.
He's going to get another kill. Get one more if he can.
Saving this gun is vital, and Leo just manages to do it.
Okay, so that's also really good. And I mean, we lost the round, but all their players died, which means they're gonna have to rebuy all their abilities. So that kind of messes up their economy a little bit. You get a little bit of value out of that. It's unfortunate that Happyway dies so quickly there. We really needed Happyway to stay alive and win that fight there. And one by one, they just all went down here. And that's unlucky. Just as he's about to scope in, there was smoke. He couldn't see. It's okay. All right, already a timeout right away. That's really interesting. We're gonna call out timeout immediately within the the 4th round now. He's clearly seeing something and he's trying to tell them what's going on, and now he's going to try and counter that because he knows what they see. So this is within the first 4 rounds, early things they're noticing and then giving them an idea. Now, as you can see here, they don't have any money. They do have 3,000. This is not enough to full buy. You usually need 4,600 at least to buy all your weapons plus all your these are all their abilities. Usually what you need is you need a rifle, you need armor, and then full armor, which gives you extra health, and then all your abilities. But that requires $4,600. As you can see, only 1,006, 1,002, 3,000. So these guys are low on economy. So again, we're going into another round, which we don't really have any weapons. One guy does have a rifle, and you'll watch now. I believe EDG should be able to, if we look on the side here when it pops up, EDG should all have, there you go. See, they all have rifles, and we don't. So again, we're at a disadvantage going into this round, which is not good, which means that's 4 rounds right there that we're giving up. And then hopefully we can come back and get this round instead. So let's see. Because eventually what happens is you don't just stay on low money the whole time. If you've lost a couple rounds in a row, you start getting bonuses to money to kind of level the playing field a bit.
Who did make a top 3 run.
All right, we don't have any weapons, so it looks like our guys are going to push up aggressively to make up for that.
All eyes are on XLG. After having a much
This is, now see, EDG are playing much smarter. They have weapons, so they're going to wait and see, because they can shoot from long range away. So notice how far back they're staying. They're only staying sort of here. XLG have pushed up a little bit to gain a little bit of space. Okay, so EDG are just slowly walking up. Looks like they're doing the same thing again. And they're going to slowly start here, but then slowly make their way over to A side still. Now these two are stuck here on. So let's see if these two can actually get a kill. Look, he's hiding behind the box. This is Raga. Raga's hiding behind the box here. Hoping they might walk past him and he can get a free pistol kill because he only has a pistol. But this dog is going to show off. Yeah. Oh, they didn't see, he didn't see. Oh, he didn't see. Oh, Raga just runs straight into the enemy, trying to run away from the dog. XLG are here. They're using their ultimate ability on this. I don't know why that's... I don't know why he uses ultimate there. Leo, that was a bad call. Uses ultimate ability on a very unwinnable round here. So we've used up a very key ultimate ability for no value here.
I think this is one of the things I've been noticing about this defensive setup from XLG. Wow. They don't really have the tools to be able to fight you at rubble, and if you slow take A against them, they don't have the best defensive setups on that site. It's hard to flood with a triple senti comp. It's hard to play even set retake on A with a triple senti comp, but you see them try to flood in here. Light weapons, they need every tool they can get in rifle rounds. That's a waste from Leo. It's almost too easy.
Yeah, this is not going for us. Okay, I'm not sure what our strategy is. Alright, we need this round bad now. We have weapons, they have weapons. We need this, we need to win this right here. Alright, both teams are going to fight towards C here. It's going to be a big fight. Let's see what happens out of this. Okay, Leo dies. Smoggy gets James, that's not good. Fuck's sakes, XLG. Just losing here. So that was full team on and we've lost everything. Raga's left on his own. Raga has a really strong gun. So it's unwinnable, so he's going to go and hide somewhere on this side and let the round end. Happyway's going to save this as well. This is a really bad start.
They've done such a good job in this tournament of
building really not a good start. So what the casters are saying, XLG's composition of players right now, or the characters that they've all picked, what is the bad thing is that they have very good at getting onto the site and then holding it. The problem is now, you'd think, as defenders, they should be able to hold the site very well. The problem is they don't have anything. You see where A is. That you start, I'll draw the line. You kind of start like this. Actually, you start more like that. This is where we'll wait till the map comes back again. But that's where XLG generally, that's where you get to start at the beginning of the game. And then what's happening is EDG are getting to walk up pretty free before they have to fight XLG. And normally what you do is you don't let the attackers get free space like that. So see, like EDG right here, all this space in the middle here, normally as a defender you should fight for it, so you force EDG back. But the composition that they've picked, the characters they've picked, they can't really do that with their abilities. So what ends up meaning is that EDG get to walk up, and they get to basically go all the way to here, and then they rush into the site, and it's too overwhelming by that point. So you see, look, EDG is getting all that free space now. They're going to go open this door, this big swinging door, and they're going to go in this way, and they're going to be able to go in this way, and they're going to go in both sides. And it's tough now for XLG to hold against that because they're so close, and it's not great when you're that close. It's just harder to defend against. Whereas normally you would be fighting back here against them. Like one team would be here, one team would be here. Instead, this is the front line. You can imagine this. This is kind of like this front line's like there. And this is very uncomfortable as defenders for your front line to be that close. All right, let's see what happens.
Seems like they're a little bit worried. I mean,
they're still kind of holding now. Now they're kind of waiting.
You don't have to commit here.
See, watch out. They're all backing off now. So both teams are kind of feeling each other out. They're trying to see.
There's still 4 players over here towards A.
All right, they're still waiting. They're still all waiting. They look like they're going to fake going back, and then they're still going to come out now. They're watching this. If he peeks out, he's going to die. Happyway gets one. Lysor dies. Oh, Leo dies though. We're down 1. 4v3. James gets one. Oh. Why has James only got a pistol? Why does James not have anything? It's a 1v3. Not good. It's going to be down 1-6 now.
Never been able to use that res in his back pocket. Another round where he's incentivized to save.
He's gonna try and save his gun now.
But the scoreline at the top is slipping further and further away.
Yeah, this is EDG coming out with a ton of preparation, clearly. It's always the risk when you have a map that you love playing, the amount of footage you give away from it.
Raga knew the wall was there.
He can save this gun away.
So he got a free kill off this guy. He was just hoping to try and get these guns off these guys to kill them.
And it still didn't work. This round should have been dangerous. Rounds like this are sometimes where you can see the team that's behind get back into things. Happyway picks up
Slipping away from XLG here.
And you need players like Raga with his op or Happyway anchoring to have massive games if you want to be able
to
XLG. Swing upwards.
So far it's not looking too good for XLG. EDG seem to just be able to walk up slowly, and then when they want to push out, they're winning all the gunfights when everyone peaks. And XLG are getting overwhelmed. So what we need to do, are we calling another timeout, or is this just replay now? Okay, alright, let's do this. They've lost 6 in a row now. Really, really not good. And their money's getting low soon. So they still have full weapons versus full weapons. Let's see.
Yeah, it's actually Leo who went for it. Yeah. Now swaps the gun back over to Raga.
Kongkong's going to stay posted up just in case there is an extra player just hiding. The one section of the wall. That's not the case. There's a slight gap.
Oh, we've lost a gap. That's terrible that they lost a gap, because he could, if he peeks through that gap, he could die.
Idea for a defender to go peeking through that.
Yeah, it really would. Leo looking like.
Oh no, he knows. Oh no, he's gonna peek it. Oh, don't peek on that gap. Look, he's looking right through the gap.
Listening to see what EDG are planning.
Okay, now you can see they're switching over. Nice. Happyway gets a double kill. Oh, but we get one on A. Happyway gets 3. Now the bomb is left there alone. That's really good. James runs over to help Happyway. Okay, so that's good. James goes there to help Happyway. They know the bomb's down now. So now they're going to split. They're going to play 2v2. Raga resurrects one of our guys. So now we're 5v2. Give us a guaranteed chance. Raga's going to push up because now they know the team had to have run over to pick up the bomb. So now they have a pretty solid idea that they're somewhere around here. That's what XLG is thinking. They're somewhere like this. So Raga's watching this angle. Lysor's watching here. Oh, sorry, not Raga, that's Leo. Lysor's watching here. Raga's here with them. So now James and no, Happyway and no. Happyway gets another one. Happyway can get an ace here. Oh, James has to finish it off.
Still, a round on the board. It's going to stop and stun the momentum for now of EDG that they were accruing, building towards.
Okay, come on.
And I like the change up from XLG. It's a very different defensive setup. Look at it here. He's so sharp.
He's running after them.
Just aggressive there.
Chichu got hunted down. That's a matchup to keep an eye on throughout this series as well. The two best Sentinel players in China,
just frozen here.
Happyway and Chichu. Chichu here playing smokes on this map, but
alright.
They are monstrously good.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. Now we got a bit of money back. Come on, Happyway. Hopefully that's his warm-up. So we got 4 onto 4 and 1 now. That's what they're showing. Well, that's what we're seeing at least. Raga gets a huge kill. He kills Kongkong. That's really good. Kongkong's dead. Because Kongkong actually had his ultimate ability. Alright, now they're all grouped up here. XLG don't know where they are though. XLG still think they're here now. We're going to wait and see. But all these guys are here as well. James is also ready with his ultimate ability, which is great. Because his ultimate ability, if it captures a guy, automatically kills one of theirs. Now, they seem to not want to do this. EDG, they're going to see if they back up and go towards it. But Raga is watching this angle right here. So if they... Okay, this is not good. James is getting a feeling, so he's going to back off. They're not sure if they're here or here now. Raga will see this now. Raga will know. So Raga will be able to watch this. He should be able to get a kill. Okay, Raga puts a wall now to try and block them here. Raga gets another kill. That's really strong play from Raga here. Raga get another one. He's watching. Oh, he misses him. Okay, that's okay. Alright, it's 4. James gets one of them now. That's good. And his ultimate ability, they're going to have to try and... Nice. Happyway kills him. Happyway dies, though. It is now 3v2. There's only 17 seconds left. Leo's holding this on his own. James got to go help him. Leo, what are you doing? Why are you running out there to fight him? They have to plant the bomb in 4 seconds. He does. Just in time. Happy way. I mean, Leo. Why did Leo do that? And James is gonna die here. James gets one. Come on, James. 1v1. Oh, fuck's sakes. That's Leo, man. Leo, they were 3v2, and Leo decided to walk out and have a look, and he got killed for it, and then ended up making it a 2v2, much harder for his team when they were up 3-2. Oh, that's really fucking annoying. Leo, you idiot. At least that's what I saw. Oh, right here, right here. He's just peeking out right here. Why did he peek out of there? We go back here. I'll just show it here, so it's slower, so you guys can see. Right here. If we look, there's only 2 at EDG. The rest of XLG are actually on the site. You can't see because it's their perspective. Leo here doesn't have to come walking out here to fight. He comes out here, walks out to fight, and then dies. Like, why do you need to do this? You don't need to come off. Just stay back behind the wall or go hide, and then EDG have to try to do something because it's you're one man down. Let's go back to live here.
You know, they got themselves into a winnable position.
Alright, now we're losing some money here, so this last one hasn't got much money here. They're still full money, and they have their ultimate abilities. Looks like Raga's watching it. Raga and Leo are going to try and hold it on their own. If Raga can get a quick kill here, this will be great. Just sees one. Oh, the timing. Raga looked away when he jumped out, so he got the advantage on him. James is going to walk up here. He doesn't know that there's one right there. James. James gets the kill, though. That's good. Evens it out. Not good. We're losing fights 1 by 1. James dies there. Can Happy Way get a kill here? Nope. Happy Way dies here. Fuck. Alright. This map is starting off horribly, and this is supposed to be XLG's good map. But to be honest, this whole tournament, XLG have actually done terrible on this map that's supposed to be known as their go-to. Even against G2. Same thing against G2 here. I mean, even if Leo gets this, it's going to be impossible here for Leo to kill all 4 on his own. Yep, he's getting surrounded now. There's guys behind him here. You can see, look, they're coming up behind his back. Well, hold on.
Trying to batter his way out of this one here. Hold on, my God.
Oh, Leo, I apologize. What the hell was that? So Leo has now just come back and just killed all 4 guys.
That might be the world's worst throw of all time.
You've got to be joking.
What? I'm speechless. Look, these.
4 seconds on that, and EDG have thrown their lives away.
Overzealous.
Of course, James. Yes, that's why, right? Because we never wanted this map. Wow.
This is a 4v1.
I apologize.
Just in order to get the gun out of his hands. Incredible shots. But in no world should have this.
That's insane.
Have ever been a round outcome.
Nope.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
In a million years. Was not expecting that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually. I mean, that might be the little shift that we need. All right. Looks like they're making. Oh, look, they're putting some pressure, and XLG know that, so they're all running over. Raga's gonna stay there with his sniper rifle. So they're all pushing in now. Oh, Happy Way gets a huge kill. Happy Way dies though. Lysor gets a massive. Go on, James. Go on, James. It's 3v1. Raga's right behind him. Oh, Lysor's right. Oh, sorry, Leo's right behind him. Wow, that was huge. So that was really, really good there. A lot happened really quickly. EDG jumped in. Happy Way killed the first guy that instantly jumped in, which was massive. It stalls EDG right here. Watch this kill. The guy jumps. Oh, he just got lucky. He just got lucky. This guy jumps in, just somehow dies. Oh, that's just super lucky. And then Lysor teleports behind him, kills 1, kills 2, and that swings it all for them. James gets 1, and then Leo was already behind them at that point. So that was great. So crazy first kill by... Hey, that's the momentum shift we need. Huge momentum shift. All right. Okay, they're playing 3-2 here. 3-2 like this. And looks like they're just going to try to get some information and gather. So Raga's watching over the wall here. He's watching over the wall. He's going to watch right this little spot here. He's trying to look like this. See if anyone walks into it.
Walking all the way up steadily here. Kang doesn't have much to work with, just a marshal. Jump spot again. He's missed his chance there.
Okay, now he knows. They know they're there though. So they've got information though. So even if they don't kill anybody, all 5 of them are here. Lysor knows that there's no one here, but Lysor needs to get over there, because Lysor's going to be not with the team here. Raga's left on his own here. Or Raga and Leo are on their own on the site. Yeah, Raga dies. That's not good. But they're here to help. James and Happyway are here to help. Oh, James misses everything. No. James had a chance to drop down and kill them, and he missed them all. Or missed some of them. That was his chance there. No. Does Lysor do the same thing and just get a ton of kills here? No, I don't think he's got time. But they're all going to have to run out now, because otherwise the bomb will kill them all. But this is the end of the half. The end of the first half. Nope. Okay. Rough first half start. 4 to 8 is not a good start. But if we look here, I go back here, right here. Yep. So in this case here, you can see we've got all of EDG are on the site right now. Lysor is still watching in case they might, because they haven't actually planted the bomb at that point, so they could cancel and go all the way back, which they haven't. So he's really waiting for nothing. These guys are fighting. Raga's already died, so it's just the 3 of them. And right here, this is new. So Leo is down here on his own. Leo's down his own. James is up here. You can see behind the map here, the green, and Hapu is here. So James should be dropping down here to help fight, so Leo and him can fight together. You see here, right here on the right, you can see behind the screen, there's James. We're looking at Leo's perspective. So Leo's fighting these guys. James has a chance now to drop and kill all these 3. And James does not kill he does not kill Kong Kong here, I think. Oh, yeah, so he doesn't kill Kong Kong. And see, Kong Kong kills James. If he trades him, that might be a little bit of a better fight then, because Habui's got a chance. It's unfortunate. Alright, well. Oh, this is just the previous game, the other game that EDG played. Yeah, so if we go back there, that was tough. I'm trying to think of what's going wrong here. I think, to be honest, this is, matchup-wise, this is a poor, what do we call it? Poor team composition. Just pause it, hold on. This is a poor, like these 5 agents that they've picked is not great for playing defenders, because if we just use the map as an example, right? I could even just go back a little bit here. Let's go back to like this, for example. This is where you can see normally, so the attackers start in this little box here, and then they can make their way out to, A, B, or C. Generally what happens is, I'll choose a different color for defenders, I'll use blue for defenders. Defenders can start all the way up to, they have pretty much all this space, I think it is. I think it goes like to there. This is where the defender starts. You see the difference between, the defenders obviously have all the sites, the attackers start off really small this way. Attackers are like this. So the attackers, what they need to do is, then you've got this bit of like, I'll use yellow here. This is like a no man's land, right? These bits are no man's land. And you have to fight for that space. So either the defenders, for example, will start pushing out, and they start using like grenades or different abilities, whatever it is, to try and take the space off the attackers. And then the defenders then have a bit more room. And that squeezes the attackers back. And that also helps them give them information, so they know the attackers aren't to be there. Problem is now, the defenders that they have here don't have those kind of abilities like grenades and stuff, so they have to sit back, and they have to basically give a lot of the attackers all this space. And that puts a lot of pressure, because when you're so close, like right here into B, or right here into C, or right here into A, when you're that close onto the bomb site, you can use all your abilities just for one thing. Instead of, for example, using some of your abilities to get this space, then some of your abilities to get this space, and then you're not left with many abilities for this. Instead, they're basically saying, all right, we'll let you freely walk up until as close as you need to get, and then use all your abilities on the site and almost guarantee a free take on the site, and then you can plant the bomb. So it's really hard. And then, again, the defender comps, they don't have a chance to really come back and take the site back from them, because they don't have those kind of abilities. So it's really tough. These guys are much better as attackers. So let's see. I think they've already started now. All right, let's see. All right. All right. It's 3v3. Happyway gets one. Yes. All right. So catching up with things here. It looks like XLG have planted the bomb now really well. And it's now 3 versus 2. Oh, great kill from Jenny there. It's not good. Now it's 2 versus 2. Nice. Lysor. Yes, Lysor. Alright, notably, XLG have won both the pistol rounds. That is the first round of the half, first round of first half, first round of second half. Everyone starts with just pistols, nobody has any money. And usually what happens is when you win the pistol round, you now gain a bit of extra cash because you won the round. So the following round, round 2, you get all the guns. You can buy guns, whereas the losers, in this case EDG, who've just lost to that round, they will have to continue using pistols. And then you can see how that starts to snowball then if you have guns and the other team doesn't. As you can see here, if you look at the picture here. Oh, sorry. See, they have guns. These guys have pistols. Now we're at an advantage here. So we're going to switch now. XLG are in red, because XLG are attackers, and EDG are in blue. EDG, because they don't have any guns, see how they're stacking up together to kind of mitigate that disadvantage. Whereas one of them has walked up and creating a lot of noise. XLG hear all this noise, so now they're going to just basically be careful and they're going to watch. They've got a trap set up here, so they don't care if EDG walk up, because they have to break the trap to go past it, so they know EDG think they could be here, so they're staying. And XLG now are going to try and fight this. If XLG can get this guy in the kiss, okay. XLG are making noise. EDG have not moved over yet, so XLG are making noise, and it looks like they're opening a door here, so they don't know. You can hear the door open, it's quite loud. They don't know which way they're going. It looks like they're going to be going towards C now. They're going to rush in here.
Again, just trying to fake it out, make it feel like there are tons of players here. Again, backing away, delay by time and space. A bit of damage.
Oh, there's one right next to him. He's right next to the wall. He doesn't see him. See, there's one right in the middle between them all. Nobody knows. This is gonna be dangerous. He might get a free kill here. This is crazy. Both teams are on site. Oh, yep, they got a kill. Happyway gets one back though. It's 4v4. Raga's gonna get a kill here. Yes, Raga gets a kill. That's great. Happyway gets another one. Happyway gets 3. Lysor gets another one. Good. Alright, that was a little bit dicey because we all ended up walking onto the site. Turn this off. There you go. So we just got the site for free. We planted the bomb. And this is where the composition for XLG is really good. We're very good at planting the bomb and then placing all our traps after we've planted the bomb, which makes it doubly as hard for the defenders to try to take it back from us because they got to fight through all our traps in order to get there. So this is why we excel a bit on attack. But there, that was a little dicey because both teams were pretty much stood right next to each other but couldn't see each other on that. All right, so now we have our guns. But they can also buy guns now in the third round. So now we're a bit more of an even matchup here. So let's see what happens here. XLG seem to be stacking more towards this way against 2 people who are hiding in the corner here. So let's see if that actually makes any difference here. 3 of them are kind of pushing out. They're trying to figure out where XLG are. They don't know. And these 2 are going to see if they can try to hold it on their own. They're going to send a dog out to try to scan for the area. They now know. So now you can see these guys are running over to try and help. But XLG are going to try and quickly use that chance to rush in now. Okay. Nobody gets 2 guys on his own. Raga and Lysor fight back though, so it's an even trade. It is 3v3 now.
Side control now for them at a plant should be going down swiftly.
3 versus 3. You can see all of XLG or all of EDG now are going to come back this way. XLG are all on the site watching that because Raga and Happyway are going to watch it together. Here we go. Here we go. They know they're up there. Oh, he missed the first shot. Raga missed. That's not good. It's 1 versus 2 Lysor. He doesn't know they're right there. Oh, yes, Lysor! Oh, this is Lysor's day. This is Lysor's day. Yeah. Just take it in, buddy. Take it in. Wow, 1 versus 2. Excuse me. Lysor gets his kills. So right here, James dies early, but that's okay. They kill him back, so they trade him. Equal trade. Again, same thing. Equal trade here. And here. No, not here. Lysor gets 1, and then 2. Very good. I was going to say, Raga actually missed a shot that made it a lot more difficult. But that's what happens sometimes. Alright, so this is interesting. Alright, so what are we going to do now? Oh, this is going to be a big fight here. Looks like we both... Oh, Happyway, go on, son. Just kill them all. Just kill them all. Alright, so they know now because her dog, she has like a little dog that chases, so they know he's around here.
He's got such a great control of it too.
What is James doing? Oh, James is just getting... Okay, they're all getting these little orbs thing. Don't worry about that. Don't need to think about that. Alright. Oh, right here. James is gonna peek out. James peek out and kill him. Good. Lysor just gets everybody. Alright, that was a quick match there because, or quick round there because EDG didn't have any guns. They only have pistols. So this was an easy, pretty much, they all pushed out. And they aggressively pushed out on purpose because they have to do something. They can't just sit back. They'll be at a disadvantage. You'll find basically teams who only have pistols, they can't sit back because you're not going to be able to fight against assault rifles. So sitting back is not the play. Often you have to get a bit more overly aggressive than you normally would to try to make something happen. This is a great momentum start for XLG. Also great for them because this side is the better side for them. All right, now both sides have guns. Let's see. Smoggy just spams through the smoke and gets a free kill. That's terrible. He's going to go for more. Oh, Jen just gets one as well. Oh my god. Fuck's sakes, boys. Okay. Just getting free kills through the smoke for some reason. Just spamming through the smokes and lost two like that. And then that's tough. That's tough. Everyone just spamming through. I don't know if I want to call that luck or not. Let's see. Alright, so Happy Way is going to have to try. He's got two people. That's tough, though. Two of them are watching at the same time. Yeah, no chance. Ooh, okay, that's alright. Stalls their momentum a bit. Can they just kind of reset and keep going? They won a couple rounds, so they're going to have enough money to buy. Look at this. They're just spraying through the smoke. Kills one right there. Spraying through the smoke. Kills another. Stupid. And then James has to walk out now. And when you walk out of smoke, you're very vulnerable because everyone just watches the edge. Let me show you here. Little Valorant tip here. So look, when there's smoke like this blocking line of sight, as the guy with the gun, all I gotta do is kind of just watch this area, because if a person steps out this way, I can kill you. Because I only have in terms of my computer screen, I only gotta look at this space. Whereas the other person, in this case James walking out of the smoke, no man walking out of the smoke, he's gotta check here, check up on the rock, check here. So he has so many places to look compared to me. So that's why you'll see is they'll often watch the smoke and see what happens. And you can see here, James walks out and just gets instantly killed. It's really hard. So the smokes are really powerful here, and that's tough. All right. Same thing. Another full buy versus full buy. Okay, so it looks like we're going a 4-1 split here, but ADG knows this as well. XLG are going to back off now, it looks like. Only 50 seconds. See, now XLG don't really know where they are. And now Kangkang's holding this angle here. If they walk out, he's going to kill him, and he's also there, so this is not good. They have to use something to try to get around and, this is dangerous, this is dangerous, this is dangerous, this is dangerous. Oh, he misses, though. And they're going to push him. They're going to aggressively push him. Oh, Kangkang gets a kill for it. But they'll resurrect him. Happy Way gets one. Raga trades him back. We're up by one. It's 4 versus 3. We have the site. Oh, shit. It's 2 versus 2. Raga gets another one. Raga dies. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, so a bit chaotic, but basically both teams just converged onto the site, and then, simply put, it was who shot who better, and we lost. Ooh, that's tough. So yeah, Kangkang here was getting pushed. One kill, kill after kill. James again walking into the smoke. There has to, because he got to push to see who's in there. And then just a spray. It's tough. Okay, this is tough. Another timeout by XLG. They need to kind of reset. They're showing glimpses of being able to do it. It's 50-50. I mean, when they played G2, they actually, again, even though this is their map pick on Lotus, which is the name of the map, even though it's their pick, against G2 they lost it, and then turned around and just smacked G2 around on G2's pick. So that we could have one of those again today. Although we're definitely making it a lot closer for game. It's only 8-10. It can literally still go anybody's way. All it takes is 1 or 2 rounds to swing this, especially with the way the economy works. You lose 1 or 2 rounds, you don't have any money left. You can see here, James is typing. This is a little snippet. James sits there and listens because no one's allowed to talk when there's a timeout. It's a rule. Only the coach can talk. So James is there. You can see here. He's typing down everything these two are saying. so that way they can remember everything and they can talk about it after. I just realized, sorry, the zoomed in map wasn't zoomed in just now. Alright, so let's do this.
Ahead. Can Autumn give them the ideas to preempt what might be coming out of this tactical timeout and change the defensive
Alright,
setup?
both sides have full guns. First thing we check.
What we're expecting.
What are we seeing here? EDG seem to be more heavy towards here. They've got one person going C. Oh, looks like they're going to push out. I think they're going to push out and try to fight for this space. But XLG are not even going there. XLG are going the other way. Happyway cannot die here, though.
Be as quiet as possible, breaking down the walls. 4 players now stacked up. Happyway very much alone. Camera immediately going to be broken.
At some point, they're going to pop the paranoia and the showstopper.
Oh no.
Cages, Prowler forwards, and now the showstopper here on that util, but everybody just disengaging.
Alright, XLG run away because he's got a big rocket launcher as his ultimate ability. That's awesome. Okay, and EDG tried to do some kind of trap play where he blinds everybody and then the guy with the big rocket launcher dives in, but they managed to stall it and stop it, and he's wasted it now. But now XLG are going to try and re-hit it while he's watching that angle though. That's okay, they've pushed him off the angle, that's good. So they've pushed him back now, and now they know EDG kind of have a good idea. XLG are now pushing up, they've cut off the line of sight here so they can walk up. Oh no, we just lost 2 like that somehow. 2 guys just got picked off, this is not good. Okay, Leo gets 1 more, slightly even, it's 4 versus 3. Maybe I just play this without sound. Much easier to explain when I don't hear all the background noise. But EDG are all behind XLG now. XLG are slightly kind of set up, but are they going to be able to... If they can kill Kong Kong here, that'll be huge, and they only have to worry about their backs, but they don't know that, so they have to watch both sides. Okay, James is there. Yes, Leo kills Kong Kong, that's good. It's a 3v3 fight now. They all are facing this way. James dies, but Leo picks him up. Oh, can Lyso 1v2 this? 1. Oh no, he shoots him through the smoke. James is not doing too well.
The numbers advantage coming through so crucially there for EDG. They had an extra player on the retake, and Chichu was required. Thought we were on for another Lysor 1v2 moment over on A. EDG have got a great read about what's happening. Smoggy fumbles a little bit to give XLG an opening.
I feel like multiple times in multiple games, other teams have had a good read on XLG. And once again, I am adamantly saying that their coach is holding them back. They seem to be too predictable, and I think someone else also said that in one of the interviews, saying XLG are pretty logical, and it's really easy to kind of counter them, because it's logical what they're trying to do. Alright, XLG are running low on money. This is probably the last chance they're going to have a lot of money here. They need to win this bad. Alright, they're all stacked up here. It's a 4-1 split. He's pushed up here, though, interestingly, so they gotta be careful with this here. Alright, they're all gonna be fighting here now. Let's see if we can get... They're watching each other through the angle here. Oh, Kong Kong's gonna flank behind him. Yes, Leo. Raga turns around and kills him. That's huge. We get a kill. Now these guys... Now they'll... XLG are just using a huge thing where they can know exactly where everyone is, so they're going to use it. James gets a kill. That's a massive kill by James. James tries to use his ultimate, doesn't get it work. We need this round bad. We need this round bad. We're 5v3 now. Looks like these guys are going to run off. They're going to give it to them, and they're just going to save their guns. Because they also don't have... yeah, because they're going to lose this round, so they don't have much money left. So they're going to save these weapons so that they don't have to buy them next round. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. 8-9. 8-9. Come on. XLG don't know that they've backed off, so you see how these guys are kind of just hanging out back here. XLG are still being very careful about it. They need to make sure that nobody defuses the bomb. Raga's just checking that nobody's defused it. Can Raga get out in time? Raga, please don't die to the bomb. Okay, they're all going to run out. They're all going to group up here. And then EDG will group up here. No big deal. Because the bomb basically kills like this space as long as you're outside of this space. Kong Kong could have really messed up the team there, but thank God we killed him there.
think they could fight towards Mound? Creating that weak side A and then ending A, I think that can be a very strong idea.
Yeah.
All right, come on, James, pick it up here. 7 and 15 is a terrible start. That's okay. Often James just has to rely on his guys to get some kills.
This is their bread and butter, top of the map pool. EDG change up their comp. You can't let them come away.
All right,
with this.
XLG again are doing the same thing. They're pushing up and getting aggressive here. Oh, Happyway's by himself, though. They're going to push. Oh, they're all going to try and push out on Happyway. Happyway knows that they're going to push. Yeah, so they know that not many people are A, so they're going to try and hurry up and rush now, but there are 2 people watching here. Yes, James gets 1, that's good. Okay, they did really well. They got information that no one was there, so they pushed out. So now the whole team are going to set up now. So this is really good. They're going to whole set up on the team now because they're... Oh, shit, don't take any damage. Okay, they've got the bomb planted. Now they're all just going to sit back and chill, and EDG have to now fight through all these traps that they've got set up. But it looks like they're going to give up this one too.
They look like they want to save here in a 4v5 retake. But into all of the Sentinel utility, they just don't feel confident.
No, they don't have a choice, really.
Wow, that's huge. So that's interesting. Even though they're 4v5, 4v5 is very, very winnable. But what they're going to do is they're going to back off. Although here, Kongkong's going to see if he can get a cheeky kill here and try and get a kill when they all run away. But what's going to happen is XLG have got the free sight now. They've got to be really careful with this line right here. Oh, Kongkong walks away just as he passes by. Oh, he would have gotten killed right there. But Kongkong walks away. Raga's going for a kill. Don't be stupid, Raga. Don't give up a gun. All right, well, somehow, weirdly, EDG, even though they were a 4v5, decide they're just not going to fight for that, and they're going to let XLG have it. I think they're just, and that's what we said, XLG are very good at planting the bomb, setting up all their traps, and then saying to the team, all right, we've got the bomb planted, now we've got our traps, try and fight through all our traps. And EDG clearly have just said, you know what, no, we're not even doing that. We're just going to back off and give you the round, which is strange. I mean, it makes sense if they were down like 3v5, I would say, or 2v5, but 4 versus 5, you're only 1 man down, you kill the guy, you're even. It's very, very winnable. But I guess they're just not willing to fight that back, or maybe there's a strategy there, they want to kind of regroup and figure out what went wrong there. So this is their timeout, and so they're going to kind of have an idea. XLG are also going to be able to have a chance to kind of fix whatever they need to fix. Wow, I am on edge. But what a game. This is really, really good. I'm also freezing. God, this aircon is so cold. Shut that off for a bit. Well, hope the explanations are making a bit more sense there. Oh, well, we got 4 seconds. I was going to jump into the strategy, but you get the idea. XLG right now, they're much better at, once XLG get the bomb planted down, they have a much bigger advantage. If EDG can stop XLG from even planting the bomb in the first place, then we have a bit of trouble. So that's kind of where XLG are trying to figure out where's the better site to go to quickly plant it. All right, let's go.
There is absolutely no guarantee that if this goes to split that EDG would be favored, even though a lot of us think of them as being...
All right, so EDG are stacking more this side. They're going 2-2-1. XLG are going to play slow and see... Oh, there's going to be a fight here. There's going to be a fight here. What the fuck? Raga, you should have got that kill. Alright, another big fight. Wow, EDG have gotten very aggressive here. James is walking up though. And now they know they've cut off the line of sight and the bomb is left there and they can't get to the bomb. James is going to get a kill here. Oh, come on, James, get that kill here. Make that fight. There's going to be a fight right here. Oh, James is going to sneak around behind him. James is snuck around behind him, and they don't know this. Okay, James getting a kill is actually huge. James sneaking around has managed to even this out. 3v3. There you go, see, now they're getting this in. Now that's really good. XLG can get onto the site. They've got a wall set up here, a trap set up here, and now they're stopping EDG from coming through. Hopefully James is in a very dangerous spot here on his own, because these two are going to push in. James has to get a kill on his own, but that's because XLG don't know where anyone is. He gets one, good. He knows there's another one. Come on, James, get another one. Oh, fuck. Alright, it's 2v2. 2v2. Oh, because we lose one. Oh, Heavyweight dies. Fuck, Lysor. Can you clutch this, please? We need this bad Lysor. Now Lysor's inside the smoke. This is really bad for him. He doesn't know where they are. And if he walks out, he's just going to die. Yeah, fuck. Losing Raga like that early was tough. Right here, this one right here. How does Kankan just get 2 kills? James almost changes the game there for everyone. He gets 2 on his own. Unfortunately, can't make that 3rd, and it's not really on him. He's already got 2. Ah, shit. All right, match point here.
And the XLG coaches are absolutely gutted they couldn't convert the post plan.
So not match point, map point.
A map point. They'll have 2 opportunities to close it.
Oh, fuck's sakes. We need this bad. Similar attack as well for XLG. One XLG here, so it's a bit of a it's a 4-1 split here, and then on defense it's a 3-2 split.
XLG though found a lot of success at just going A in spots like this. When EDG are keeping weak side A and
Kong is here, ready to kill someone here. So they know Raga can resurrect someone, so they're actually not afraid. It's okay, Raga can resurrect him. Happy Way gets a huge kill. Oh, James dies again. Fuck. That's not good. That's not good. Oh shit, he's gonna get a kill here. And that's the bomb right there. Why is he walking up with the bomb? Oh, fuck, this is not going good. We need someone to step up big here.
30 seconds. Raga and Happy Way are nowhere near.
It needs more than that. It needs pure individual brilliance.
We need someone to step up here. Raga, don't peek out. Don't peek out, Raga. Don't peek out. You're gonna die here. They have no time. Are they just gonna give up the game? Guys, you have no time. They have no time. They've got to go get the bomb. They've got to make a play to try and get the bomb here. Nope, he kills Raga. Fuck's sakes. There's our map. Alright, that's tough. James gets killed early. They resurrect him, and then James gets killed again right away. James didn't have a good first map there. Not just because he's not getting kills. I think overall, it seems like the team strategy didn't really work very much. These two teams know each other very well, but it just seemed like we weren't really getting what we wanted to do, which was for a couple rounds there on attack. We got onto the site, and you can see even EDG didn't even want to fight it. They kind of just gave up. Like those moments where, like, see here, is it this one? Yeah, right. See, we've got the site here, and we've managed to. Oh, as far as we're getting to zoom out, there we go. And that shouldn't be like that. That should be. What's going on here? There we go. I want to make the map nice and big here, and put it off on the side like so, so you can still see what's going on. So yeah, like, I mean, the whole thing is there is meant to do is that they can get onto the site. They set up all these little trap things that they have. Well, actually, it's just this. But then EDG really have to fight through to get to the bomb and defuse the bomb. But for some reason, we just weren't really doing that. And now we've just given up our first map. And yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Let's have a look at that last round here. What happened here? All right, so let's see. So there's 3 of them on this side, 2 of them on this side, and we're playing a 4-1 split. Okay. So we're slowly walking up. Nothing's really happening here. Now we also have Raga has an ability where he can, this one down here, he can resurrect a player from dying. So we actually really have 5 players and 1 player here because any one of these players could get resurrected, which James does. So Kong is trying to hold out on his own. Kong seeing this smoke is blocking his line of sight, but he's got, right here, you can see the big, powerful sniper rifle that one-shots anybody. He's going to walk in, and he's going to try and see this. So I believe, just skip ahead, here we go. James is about to get killed here, because the smoke goes away, and ready right here. So the smoke's about to disappear. He sees James, right in his line of sight. Bang, kills James. And then he runs away. Then he runs away. And that happens. Raga runs up and revives James. Okay, no problem. At the same time, Happyway gets a kill, which is massive. But we've already kind of committed now. We've opened the door. We're starting to push in now. So that's okay. We're equal. 4v, or we're at 5v4 because we got a resurrection. So that kill didn't matter. And then I don't know what James is doing here. What's James doing? He's just stood still there. Oh, and he just dies. What's going on? Okay, something happened there. Look, watch. Let's just watch James the whole time here. The blonde hair. Dies, resurrects, and then, look, has not moved for a while and is just staring. I don't know if you guys can see that, but James is staring this way. He's just staring at the wall. And then gets freely killed. If something must have gone wrong there, or because that wouldn't, there's no reason for him to do that. He would be immediately looking here or even looking there at least at some point. But he's not. So James immediately dies again. So now we're back to a 4 versus 4. And this was tough. They know Kong Kong was somewhere around here because he just killed James once already. And now these two are worried about here because James is died to that, so they're watching it. So then Leo is pushing all the way up, as we can see here now, and they're pushing towards each other, And Leo, I think, maybe he's trying to get a flank on them because he thinks like they're just still going to be watching this maybe. He still thinks like Kong Kong sat here watching there maybe, or sat here watching there. And Leo just walks right into it with the bomb on him, which is their crucial mistake because bang, he dies. Oh, look, there's the bomb. Bomb lands. And now, XLG are thinking, well, the three of us are here. 1, 2, 3, and the bomb is up here. And now we've got one player who is pushed down and watching this angle. So we've got Kong Kong basically watching that. The rest of the team, they think someone could be here as well because they don't know, right? XLG doesn't know this. So now they definitely know that someone is here. So XLG have to worry about 1, 2, 3, 4 angles, possibly. And they've all got to go to the bomb. And everybody on the team, everybody knows the bomb's there because EDG have seen it now. XLG all see it on the map. And then now it's their dunzo here. And this is really tough now because now they've got to try and fight through this. And EDG can just chill because they know, well, as long as I keep watching the bomb, which Kong Kong has just sat right next to the bomb waiting for someone to try and take it. And XLG, for some reason, for the longest time, I'll even skip ahead here. We're down to 24 seconds. I can even skip. If I skip to, when do they actually make something happen? 16 seconds left. Now, granted, they only have 4 seconds to plant the bomb. You need 4 seconds left to plant the bomb. So really, this is 12 seconds left to actually make anything happen. There's 12 seconds. And let's see, do they do anything? No, they kind of just wait. All of EDG just group up here. Again, still kind of watching the spot. Raga's about to die because he's holding the angle here. Raga dies because Raga just walks out here into this angle that Kong Kong is staring at. And these two are left to fight 4 guys on their own. And that's it. And there goes the game. Alright, not a good first showing at all. Well, not okay. I don't want to say not a good first showing. Well, yeah, actually, I will say that. I was gonna say shouldn't say that because it was an kind of even score. But aside from that even score, XLG didn't seem to play very well. They were losing a lot of gunfights, and this is not so good. Well, now this is on Breeze. So Breeze is a much bigger open map. We'll see how XLG do on Breeze. I'm not sure if that's better or worse because they weren't meant to do very good on yesterday's game when they played the other team's map. That was called Ascent. They weren't supposed to do so well as Ascent, but they actually did okay. So we'll see. I wonder how much she actually knows about Valorant. Or is she just there as a pretty face to just talk to them? Like, does she even know what she's talking about? All these casters, I always wonder, like all these people they have to interview, do they even know the game? Or are they just there to just ask? Have they given the questions? Someone just feed them questions. Hey, ask them about this, even though you've got no idea what you're asking. All right, let's see what the commentators say.
We were talking about those C fights and how C was really going to be a point of contention on this map, and many, you know, kind of proved to be the case here. And what you were getting was really just an EDG that just was not allowing them to be able to feel comfortable in these situations, and XLG kind of just crumbling in those fights.
Yeah, exactly. It seemed like a bit of a wrong read, I'd say, from XLG, stacking that mind and not being able to convert a lot of these rounds. I think they were at their best when they actually played a lot more passive on that C side and able to deny a lot of those plants with the composition.
Yeah, see, what they're saying here is XLG, or like on C, you start, the defenders start here. So XLG would start on this side. And then, what's their name? EDG start here. Right? So this middle bit, again, is that no man's land where both teams kind of fight for. As you can see here, teams are fighting for it. Generally, what you find happens is the defenders kind of like sit back somewhere along here because there's a very narrow choke point. The attackers have to kind of go through the site. Actually, I should be using blue for defenders. A very, very narrow choke point. So the attackers, as they come up like this, they have to try to squeeze in through here, which is much easier for defenders to defend, obviously. But instead, XLG have decided they've all wanted to push out and fight in this area. There's a mound, they call this mound because there's like a bit of a hill you're to hide behind. Decide to fight it right away. And this is a bit of a gamble, and it's a big risk because either you gamble, you catch the attackers off guard because the attackers are thinking you're going to all sit back here, and as they excuse me, sorry, there, I got a cough. As the attackers come around, they won't expect this, and then maybe you get a kill or two, and you kind of even the score a bit. But XLG did that a couple times and just didn't win this fight at all, and EDG got a few free rounds like that. And so that's interesting strategy that XLG went for that just did not pay off.
Something I'm walking away with pretty happy about for XLG, even though they're in a grim spot, losing their map pick going into Breeze. It's that they were going bar for bar with EDG in the multi-kills, in the clutches. My biggest concern was that they were going to face the aura of an EDG that they don't beat in big games, that is proven in these big matches, and that the individuals wouldn't show up even if the read was good. And thankfully, that didn't happen, but the issue was the opposite, where I actually thought they had misreads and they couldn't adapt, whereas EDG was having all the right reads out of their timeout, staying on top.
I think, frankly, the Lotus got a little bit stale. Now, one of the maps of the tournament they're losing the most. I think that's now 3 losses to 1 win at this tournament.
That's huge. They're saying how the Lotus was XLG's map, and I think their coach is holding them back. I don't think their coach is keeping them ahead of the game. So they found something they were really good at, and then they just didn't adapt to it, and teams found a way around it. And now XLG have kind of fallen. That's now been their worst map that they had. They're just not playing well, and it's supposed to be their best map, quote unquote. But this entire tournament in London, they've, I think, lost almost every time they've played on that, maybe. So it's not good. So not a good sign overall. Which personally, I think it's because their coach is not adapting it. You've got to be ahead of the curve, right? If the teams see how you play this, they're going to try to counter you, and when you know they're going to get people are going to counter you, you just change it. All right, we're playing Breeze now here, so I'm going to pause this really quick. I don't care what the live says. Here, James is playing a dash character, so what happens is then, in terms of James, this team is attacking, James will dash in first, and then the rest of them will follow behind him. And so if the defenders, who are, like, say, standing around, like here on the site, if they all turn and look at James, they're not looking at they're not the attackers, which the attackers can then swing out and just kill like this. So that's James's goal. His goal is to dash on there and to make some space and then free up this middle space for the rest of his team to kind of run into the site, if that makes sense.
Exploitable.
And then if I go back here, let's see. And these guys are playing a similar composition, kind of. Yeah, it's actually very similar. So let's see how both sides do.
EDG, XLG comes down to this, really. If XLG can survive in this series, they've got to get it done on Breeze, a map where
come on, XLG. Come on, boys. Alright, XLG are attacking here. Here we go. Alright, looks like both sides here are... Turn this on, sorry. I make this nice and big. Hyperweight gets a kill. Okay, we get a kill. So we're up 1 now. We're all just chilling here. We're waiting to see what happens, though. Now they're going to group up. Looks like they're going to group up, maybe go this way. Sova, which is Leo, he's kind of waiting to see. This is going to be a bit of a fight here. They're playing very slow. So now they're going to get ready. So you should see James dash out. There you go. There's James dashing out first. So they got it, but they are all here now, so this is a 5v4. This is very close. Anything can happen here. James gets one, Lysor gets another. Happyway gets two more. Well done. I'm just watching up here now. So you'll see when I watch games, I'm alternating between these two. For those of you who want to watch games, watch this side and watch this side, basically. I watch the map, I see what's happening on the map, I see who kills who, and that's it. I never watch this middle bit, ever. Because it's really, there's too much going on, really. Unless it's like a clear 1 versus 1, and you don't have to look at anything else. Alright, same thing, look, we've got guns. They don't have guns because we've won the first round, so we need that second round as well. Alright, so now we're chilling here, we're all waiting. James gets a huge kill! Alright, James, you're feeling it. Here we go. So you see, even he's watching all the way down here. They're watching like really long. James here is watching a super long line here. He's watching there. He's watching here. He's watching here. They're all waiting because they only have pistols. They're not going to want to fight you long range. We want the long range fights. So see, they're going to push out here. Happyway is watching this angle here. He's going to hopefully want them to kind of try and peek around the corner, because if they do, Happyway gets a free kill. We're slowly collapsing to it. Yes, Happyway gets a huge.
Happy to just be posted, constantly watching for signs of life.
Okay.
So far, it's just been all EDG aggression and XLG mopping it up.
Yeah, very slow.
Oh, my boys are crying. I can hear them. I might have to walk away from the stream for a bit. Guys. Alright, they're walking on site. James gets another kill. They got it. They got it. Alright, they've just killed all 4 of them now, which is great.
Trying to build up towards Happyway's ultimate, actually, because he's already got
okay.
some kills early on. He's going to be 3 away from having a pit online.
Hey, what's up, Chris? Alright, so XLG seems to all have the site now. He's going to wait here, so the EDG guy's going to wait. He's going to hope that XLG walk through. And if XLG walk through, he might get a free kill. Alright, my boy's awake. I need to go put him back to sleep. I'm just going to leave the stream on for a bit. I'll be back in a bit.
Could be a great opportunity to speed things up if you're XLG. Put the pressure on immediately. There it is. I mean, Chichu hoping he can go down to the spike. Always a tricky challenge. When the plan's down onto Breeze on the A side. He's playing the life a Happyway at least, and might be going for a little bit more. Picked up a weapon. He's going to look to deny this one away from them. Leo might be able to pick it up in the midst of all of it. Wondering whether or not they want it.
Yeah, they don't want it.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a Guardian in hand. Player with a Stinger was a little too far back. I agree with you, though. I think XLG needs to turn up the tempo. We already heard from the EDG coaches from Autumn. He wants them to be aggressive. He wants them to get into XLG's face. That's been a bit of a problem so far in these first 2 rounds, but we'll see if XLG have similar ideas. At the moment, looks like they're just set up to try to punish Kang in mid again.
There's some unique Viper Wars though coming out of Chichu. He's throwing it all over the map. Different to the one on prior when he was using it on the Ecos, like the NRG Viper Wall that they use on their defense. But here looking to see if they can feign like they're sending it with a lot more pressure over towards B, and it's definitely pulling the attention away while the rest of XLG slowly make their way forwards. Double doors. There's now for the taking. Nobody there with that rifle. He's going to be favored into that fight. Kang's there with the coverage as well. Got to stop it in its tracks. The high tide is immediately going to be used, and that's not going to be available for this one here. Up the gut through mid. XLG are just trying to see if they can carve a path forwards to success. The orb stopping them for now, but they're able to lower it on their own timings.
Here. XLG didn't commit to this one.
God, not committing at all. Now they're potentially going to get picked apart. Kang has found potential timing. Looking behind here, and yet back's going to be turned towards him. Killer instinct just missing from XLG.
Yeah, they needed to take that timing to run into B and try to get a plan down. Jenny had already pushed through B main, trying to put himself in an uncomfortable spot, and it's all down to Lysor on the bonus. Yeah. He's got no hope. and EDG pick off, frankly, quite an easy one. Great comms from the B players, by the way. We saw it from Smoggy's POV. He was thinking of throwing a cove over towards B main, and he heard the comms from his B players. Guys, there's no commitment on this.
Yeah.
They drone, but it's fake pressure. And at that point, the A players on EDG rotate their attention towards double doors and pick off XLG on that timing. Hapoe now getting up towards that pit. So far, actually quite a passive setup towards A main. EDG changing around the way that they played. In their grand finals, actually, EDG took a slightly less aggressive approach on this map, defensively. But they often have the Harbor take contact early on. Smoggy is the one holding double doors, and I think that'd be a red card for most teams.
It's a reverse from what we've seen in Americas, but China plays by a different rule book.
The flash support, though, even though it's Smoggy taking contact, Gianni's util is so good for him.
Blind is going to be nice here. Surge to pull away and takes away from the drone and the information they could otherwise gather from it. Very slow going from XLG. Multiple rounds now where they're just looking to put the squeeze.
They're threatening heaven as well. And no one from EDG is pulling away.
It's just a contact repeat looking for the information here. He's lucky to be alive that his head wasn't taken clean off. Spying into the smokes now. You've only got a Guardian to play with. That nade's coming through, but Happy Way straight there. Through the main smoke. It's going to be making him punish and pay for it. Chichu, nobody, Smoggy, the last left alive here, looking for a way forwards, but it's only Smoggy onto the side. There's not a lot you can do from a spot like this. Smoked off. He's going to have to let this plant go down, and Smoggy's ended up using all of his util. He's not going to have a high tide to see if he can even play the retake.
This slow approach from XLG is working really nicely.
It's a very nice post plant on top of it.
Chichu's wall isn't for retake.
No.
Smoggy doesn't have his.
They basically have to give it up.
It's crazy how often we've seen EDG save in this series already.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of respect for XLG's post plan. It makes sense on Lotus, obviously, because you're playing Triple Sentinel, but here, they just want to keep it safe. Kankan's the only player that wouldn't be able to buy in the next, but EDG do not want their money to get into a difficult scenario.
Yeah, it might be part of the strategy is to try and get the economy flush so they can get an operator in his hands at some point.
I am surprised that we heard from Autumn. I'm going to tell my players to carry on playing aggressively. I'm going to encourage that from them. And yet what we've actually seen is they're lacking that information. They feel worried about going and recontesting into mid.
There's no fight towards extremities. It's
XLG are squeezing them out of the map.
Yeah.
And respect to them. This is a map that XLG were not that great at. They changed up their composition here for London. And to be fair, the VCT CN teams have actually done a great job with the time off.
Yeah, they have. Made full usage of it. Most dominant that China has ever been collectively at a tournament. Obviously, we've seen top finishes from EDG in the past.
But guaranteed top 3 this region with a collective 4-1 record. That is strong.
And it's never been done up until now.
For these two teams.
For China, yeah. For these two teams. We'll see, though. XLG finding a potential gap over towards Elbow. Actually walking up. This is the Viper Wall being thrown by Chichu. Does cut off this angle. Makes it difficult to see if he can get through. Cloudburst and a clearance as well. This is XLG just taking their sweet time with it. Make sure they don't give away too much of the game. That pressure mounts onto EDG. Might be forcing a reaction out of them.
Smoggy's peaks towards double doors have been the only way that EDG have been looking to actually get aggressive.
Yeah, and he's just swinging basically alone here. There's no util to supplement that one. The knife immediately going to be broken. Taken out. So Molly's really going to be thrown out. Noman. He's lucky there. Just gets out barely. Regen Armor going to be kicking in, but he still will go down to basically a single bullet. Flash forwards.
They've got no information, EDG. They don't know if it's an A split or a B split.
They're left guessing completely. 40 seconds left. XLG are still waiting. Leo cross map with a dart now, looking to see if he can fake some of the pressure, but that's a high tide to cut his way up through mid. Now the pressure's on through this tunnel area. Chichu unleashes it. Snakebite's going to be stunting the play over towards main, and now puts the pressure onto these tunnel players. They've got to see if they can carve a path forward, any sort of distraction, but right now it's EDG that are the ones battering their way forwards, finding the kills, flooding forwards now, and still they have a presence onto the side. There's 13 seconds left. Got to get the plant down. Lysor carved out a bit of a pocket, but they know exactly where he is. The plant has to be committed inside the smoke. Defense is there. No man straight at it, but he's so low. The earlier engagements. Swift breeze will bring him down, and all it takes is a single bullet of Kankan.
It's a weird beginning here on Breeze, Brent. It really is between these two teams. EDG are playing almost scared on their defense side, unwilling to take any level of refight into mid to try to get an understanding of what's happening. The rotating players who came through arches there both got picked off. And Kangkang's so late, but XLG took it so slowly. Both teams very tentative right now.
Yeah. There's tension in the air, despite the fact that this is an upper bracket game. It won't spell doom and defeat.
I think you often see this in regional matchups. Because these two teams have played against each other so many times, you're trying to stay one step ahead.
Yeah.
You're not just sticking...
tendencies, right? Inside and out, so
you're not sticking to your normal game. You're constantly trying to throw in curveballs.
It leads to moments like this here. They group up once more. You can see it's a very passive play again from XLG. They're trying to stay out of range of a potential knife that could get thrown from Jenny. Would spoil the party. They're hoping it would only just tag onto Leo, but he's the only one showing presence, making it feel like it's fake presence, but now the pop comes through. This is XLG looking to strike right where it hurts, while the iron is hot.
Big 2K from Raga. Chichu backpedaling, not confident taking the fight, completely inaccurate. And here comes Happy Way's ultimate. Built it so early on, and this is going to secure things. EDG are going to have to save again.
Yeah.
If they don't have the information about where the pop is coming from, they're not going to be fast enough on the flanks. They're not going to be set up for the retakes or the floods. These players towards A are never going to be able to help Chishu and nobody if they keep running defensive setups like this.
We're going to be seeing a lot of saves, and imagine if this keeps up, there needs to be some sort of interjection.
It's crazy that Gianni hasn't used utility in the round.
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, that's why XLG are playing so slow, right? They're waiting out of range of the knife, trying to bait out some pieces of the util.
And you're also expecting EDG to be flash re-clearing stuff, but it's not something they've gone for yet.
No. Smoggy is really the bravest of the bunch. He's the one just taking the fights over towards double doors, and that could go wrong at a moment's notice.
Big 2K from Raga, though, genuinely. And these were his first 2 kills of the map so far. Look at how tepid, though, Chichu's fight is there. He's backpedaling, moving the entire time, doesn't want to stay on the angle. It is strange. I mean, my Coinbase win condition for EDG would be, guys, you're better, go and fight them.
Yeah, do something.
Like, you are the main characters in VCTCN. You are the team with the aura around you. You're the team that has lots of different setups with Gianni's setups to try to create pressure on the attackers. I want to see the KO actually get some value. I don't care if it's Smoggy that you're flashing into position. We don't need to play perfect Valorant. We just need a little bit more proactivity at a mid-round timing on defense.
Something to punish this slow pace of play from XLG.
Because even if you flash and you peek and you don't get the kill, you find information.
Yeah.
You see it. Is there a player there? Is there not a player there?
You don't necessarily have to do it straight off the barrier rip either. With the way that XLG are playing, you can do it at a bit more of a funky timing.
Yep. You could do it even at the minute mark if you wanted.
Yeah.
Sit passive for 40 seconds and you'll still be there ready to catch the hit. Raga's one away from getting that first Phoenix ultimate online. That could be something that they play for, but thus far, they haven't really liked playing around these ult orbs. They've been trying to keep pretty far away from EDG in the extremities.
It's not really a priority for them, which is it's odd to see, but I think it's just them trying to hide their intent.
Well, Jenny is looking to land a really big 0 point here at the beginning of the round. If he goes for it.
Drone, it's a far back position. Does cancel out the Sova, and it only tags onto the one player, Leo.
Good positioning from XLG.
Yeah. Drone going to be used by nobody here. Clears most of the way, just spots the one. Happy Way doesn't really reveal too much in terms of it. They already knew where the setup was lying roughly.
XLG have done a great job here at avoiding the information from the initiator utility.
Yeah.
They are making it incredibly difficult right now for EDG to figure out what's going on unless they peek stuff. Here comes Raga with his ultimate.
Yep, there it is, earned up now. Anchoring player is going to be heavily tested. Smoggy's going to be using that high tide nice and early. The Dark going to be sailing up overhead, and they do deal with the util in time. Forwards again with the fight to be taken. That's a good blind. It somehow Raga still gets Smoggy. Reclaiming a weapon. Could have been really punishing there. Nobody knows. Still claiming their lives, and a shot in the Dark comes alive. This is Kangkang active. Jumping around now to side, putting the pressure onto multiple avenues. It's EDG with them surrounded now. Post-plan control. Dire for XLG. They're going to have to punch a hole through the wall to see if they can get out of this one. Kangkang slowly works his way around. chasing and choking the life out of them, but Leo is still kicking this guy in a 1v1. Shut down by Jenny.
They had a massive blunder on Lotus where they let this guy run over them. Great work from Jenny being able to close that out. He gets his null command online, but nobody is the hero here for EDG.
I can't believe this.
Yeah,
time to pick up the gun too. This is
the utility from Smoggy is also really good though. High Tide really stopped those XLG players being able to get into nice spots, stop them swinging through together. Storm Surge too to be able to set nobody up for the first kill and let him grab a Vandal. The slow play though is still causing problems for EDG. I think they felt a lot of relief there when they finally understood that XLG were on the A-pop. Raga's ultimate was like a signal beam for them to go towards.
Finally. Knowing the true intent of the round. A lot of contacting early on here. Flash onto the corner just in case Kangkang was up onto that line. But now, really, the emphasis is going to be placed on the Smoggy to try and stop this one. Nobody supplementing. Across the map with a Hunter's Fury. That's a big tag onto two of the players. Even claiming the life of Lysor, but Kangkang takes his time with it. Yeah, the peak, it comes over the goods. Raga still firing forwards. That flash dodged and sharp as anything. Raga just dominating. Takes control. And the site entirely his now for his team to get into the post plant.
This is what he's capable of. He has dominated VCTCN in the past. Never been able to show it at a global. Always struggled with his mental. This could be the game where he shines.
And Kangkang might be regretting the kind words that he gave him earlier, but still, it's Jenny who finds it now. That no command. It's its way forwards. No util. No access to it, at least into the post. Where's that nade going? That's gone all the way to the side. Flash not one-handed. And Jenny's got one more for their troubles. Gone running out of ammo, but the flash is even better. Chichu with a stick all the way. Needs to be defended. And it is.
Jenny has been a hidden hero for EDG at this tournament. The flashes absolutely murdered XLG in A main there. What a pivot from Raga, though, to be able to set them up in an advantage to start with. Here it's Jenny with some underhand flashes.
Yeah, the util dump. Frustration.
EDG's composition is going to be deadly on these retakes. As long as Smoggy's alive or Chichu has a retake set up, a pit in his hand. You see him with the retake wall on A now. That implies that they're going to play a little more aggressively. Kangkang's even peeking actually in front of this.
Yeah. It's more similar to the setup they were running in China.
If nobody gets smoked off, though, Kangkang's got to be worried. Because now, they could path through elbow and behind him.
They know the presence is there earlier, just from the knife that was thrown out the dart. Doesn't reveal much. Spam going either way of it. Nobody somehow unscathed.
One of the other downsides of EDG not playing aggressive is that usually Smoggy charges up his ultimates really fast because he's always playing for this A orb, which is crazy to have the defenders playing for that, but it's what EDG have been doing in VCTCN.
Papua's looking for a reaction.
He's just hoping that they go for that flash reclear. They'll have seen it tons of times in scrims, in VODs, but EDG are changing things up.
Completely. 3 players stacked over towards B here, looking to put the defense online.
It's the right read. Oh, what timing.
Yeah, knife. Tags onto multiple of them. Massive amounts of suppression, and now it's a rumble here. Base in the copper box. As the footsteps start to rumble towards Kangkang here, but the operator still good for it. There it is, gone for another peek. Slight shot just about missing. Cloudburst going to be laid down now, but a high tide again makes it even more difficult. Reasserting themselves into the back of sight. Time, pressure on XLG. They're going to get this plan down. Shot forwards, just sails over the shoulder. It allows Lysor to get this plan down. Hunter's Fury even better. Smoggy can only do so much. Sailed there by the Hunter's Fury. Multiple players quickly on his location. Still a 2v3 though. XLG are the ones being pressed into a corner. Positions now noted. They know where Lysor is, they know where the main player is as well. EDG can just take this one together with a lot of discipline. And surely with the rightful aim, yes, it rings out true. EDG with another 1 round, now taking the lead in this map.
Saving some of this utility for the late round. They're still not playing that aggro, but the 0 point that hit all of those XLG players towards B, they just lost their faith. Started barreling across the map, as you said, straight into Kangkang. And EDG have got that tight spacing on the retake. Despite the fact that XLG planted it in front of Chishu's retake wall. Smoggy finally has his ult online. It's another tough round for XLG here. 3 retakes in a row. And some of them, pretty big fumbles from XLG. The coaching staff not happy.
No, but no timeout being hit.
They've also forced, look at the buy. It's kind of horrid.
It's all over the place. 2 Guardians. Raga does have an ult of his own once more. That's another knife. It's going to be undoing potentially the drone here. Raga's just sending the ult anyway. This is just right into the maw. Snakebite and the Molina dash forwards from Noman is immediately punished as well. It's anchoring setup fully online here for EDG. Slamming your head against a brick wall is the equivalent. That's what XLG have been doing here. There's a Phoenix wall to play your way forwards. Raga still forward, still getting spammed out, and that is beautiful util once more. Lines it up, twisting and turning, see if you can find where these players might be lying, but it's all EDG again.
The utility being dumped into that choke point. So impossible for XLG to make their way through. Chishu steps forwards, everyone getting aggressive, pushing up towards the choke, locking XLG out. And finally, the attackers are going to have to take a timeout here, because now this is 4 rounds in a row. And they've got no money to work with either.
I mean, this half has just not even been close. I mean, if you consider XLG, they want a pistol, they want a follow-up. It's just 2 rounds outside of that. That's all they've got.
Which is crazy because they were the ones putting pressure on EDG's defense. Like, it did look like there was a strategic problem that EDG had to solve. And with a combination of utility to be able to figure out where the hit was ending, and also just not worrying about mid as much, EDG have found their way through it. The pressure is on XLG.
Up to them to find that Coinbase win condition now, but they're not going to have the money to work with or play with in this upcoming round. Great time to see if you can speed it up, to be honest. Anything at all. They've been playing this slow tempo the entire time, seeing if they can pull the util out of EDG.
EDG have got some great anchor players as well. Nobody is fun to watch. He takes incredible risks, but one of the things you've got to give him credit for is that weirdly enough, he really is a great anchor.
Yeah.
If you put him in a 1 and done, he's good for 2.
All right, I'm back. This is not going well. I've lost 4 in a row. I've been watching on my phone. All right, come on. We have no guns here, so we're also down 1 round here.
Contemplating the util, just a smoke to block it off. Smoggy inserts himself in there with a shorty in hand. That could be deadly, that could be dangerous, players.
No, but nobody has just run forwards and taken the ult orb.
Oh, doing a fight right here. Happy Way misses his shots. If he got a kill there, that would have been very helpful. Actually not, now they're all going to back off.
Yeah, there it is. That's what we're doing.
This was their bread and butter.
Yep.
Gets the punish down to Leo.
This round is going down here.
But EDG not punished for it.
Yeah, it's wild.
Hear the footsteps now. The minute mark, they have pulled bits and pieces of util out for XLG. They're still hunting around for any opportunity to get back into a round like this, but they don't have the guns.
Yep, going to get this round here. Seems like they're not playing very well. I don't know what's going on. The coaches are getting really angry at them, so they must be just making some poor in-game decisions, which means they're just off form. This is good. They're going to rush in, try and get some kills. Oh, they've got behind them. Yep. Nope, they're all rushed behind him now. Nope, that's it. There's the round gone. All right, 7-4. What was that? What the fuck was that, Lysor? Why are you teleporting there?
Anything to see if they can take a couple of risks, maybe potentially turn around. But for now, it's all EDG. In this upcoming round 12, last 1.5, this has to be what the timeout was for.
A great map.
All right.
From the IGL of EDG.
Oh, gosh. What's going on?
Disrespecting completely.
Dominating.
And now he's got a Hunter's Fury alongside.
We just go to lose 5 in a row. Come on, XLG. What the hell, man? And now they have their ultimate abilities. They got 2 of their ultimate abilities.
5 will be a respectable half. Look to slowly take this one though, but a spam is.
Let's see here.
Bit of a pause in their step here. Forwards again, moving with the util.
Case. Good. So he's wasted his ability now. They're gonna push up here. Oh, right behind you. Watch out behind you. Fuck. Last sword dies. James gets 1. Happyway gets another one. That's good. Okay, we've got B. That's big. That's big.
Decisive strategy from
4v.
XLG. Love this one.
Okay, good. XLG took middle. They've got the space now.
This is the final 1.5. Smoggy's got the ult.
His ultimate ability is going to go through. He's going to do a big ultimate like this. From this guy right here, he's going to do a big ultimate. And it's going to slow everybody when he does that. It makes them all slow. There you go. There's the line. Roger's dodged it. James has dodged it as well. Actually, everyone's dodged it. What's going to happen here? Roger gets one. Roger gets two. Yes! All right. Okay. Okay. We needed that. We needed that. Okay. See, that was good here. So what they did here, what XLG did was they know they had their ultimate abilities. They made a lot of noise mid, and they made it look like they were going to go through this way to A, and this way like this. And then what happens is this guy has an ultimate ability where he basically shoots a long line and kills stuff through the walls. He kept shooting it at this space right here, trying to kill here. When XLG made noise and then walked up this side here, and then it completely avoided what this guy was shooting at. Yeah, see, so they're doing all their abilities here, so these guys think it's this way. And then watch, immediately they back off, and then now they go this way. That was really, really good work. And then see, he's got the bomb. We know where we're going to go based on where the bomb is. See, they're running over now. They're looking this way. They're thinking it's going to be a fight here. Then XLG. See, they run over here now, and then now he's basically on his own against these guys. He's kind of coming to help. I was really worried about him going to shoot behind and shoot them all in the back. Because like if he walks out like this, he can shoot them all, but he doesn't walk out, which is really good. And so now really this is a 5 versus 2 situation. He's not really a factor right now. And then Chichu kills one, but I believe James kills this guy, and then Happyway kills the other guy, and then that way they have the site and they manage to take it. Which is really good. So yeah, that worked out really well in their favor, but we'll see. That one move worked out. That's really good in terms of like what's the word? In terms of getting their momentum and kind of getting back into the rhythm of things. So that was huge. Still only 2 rounds difference, so this is a very close game overall. Now we got to reset and kind of think about how they're going to play defense. So we're going to play on defense now. We're very similar compositions. So let's see, or team compositions or team roles that they've picked. So let's kind of see which team has the better strategy here. Because it seems like individually both sides are, I mean, Raga's starting to heat up a little bit. Raga's getting a couple kills here and there. Happyway, not as much. That's okay, because once Raga and James are doing okay, Leo's not doing as good in terms of kills, but that's okay. I think here he's just got to make sure that he helps out with the strategy, because he is what they call the in-game leader, because he calls the strategy. All right, let's see pistol round here. Looks like there's some ping here and a ping here. These are markers they put on each other's map and a marker here, so it looks like they are going to go for it. XLG is blue, so I'll draw for blue this time. Now you guys can see the blue here.
Not really forced to get active, but now on the attack side, we might start to see that pace increase.
All right, so XLG have pushed up. They want to get control here, it looks like. XLG are walking here. XLG are going to look there. So they know someone's here. They can see it. They've done some damage to him. EDG knows there's something here, but look, EDG are slowly moving that way now.
Very slow. So
XLG or James is watching this, the rest are watching this. They're all being very patient. EDG are now grouping up. Looks like they're going to fight on Bs. Can these 3 hold it on their own? Are they going to go this way, or are they going to go this way? Alright, looks like they're going to go this way. So now XLG know that there's no information here. Okay, now they know. Gonna push him. Can Lysor hold it on his own for a little bit? Lysor and James together. James goes in and kills one. That's great. James gets another one. Raga dies. That's okay. It's 3 versus 3 now. Come on. Leo gets a great kill. Come on, James. Oh, fuck. Yes, Happyway comes in. Alright. That was more of a group effort. James gets an opening couple kills. Leo gets a nice little, he killed it with his ability. He killed the guy with his ability. It's like electric arrow that he fires and he kills the guy, which is sometimes uncommon. James gets one here. James gets another there. Dashes out. He managed to get a free kill with Electric Shard, and then Happy Way gets both, which is great. All right, that was very, very good teamwork here. Another pistol round won by XLG. XLG have won. I think XLG have won at least 3 out of the 4 pistols rounds. There's 2 from this map, and then they definitely won the first one last map.
For XLG to be building up towards some of their important ultimates. We saw Happy Way get.
All right, XLG have guns. So the XLC, like, they're staying backwards now. They're staying back because they know how. So James and Lysor are playing here. Oh, this is interesting. Setup. He's still on top of the box.
Look at how EDG are focusing on building up Smoggy's ultimate. There it is, Cove jutting out now with that.
James gets one.
Forwards again, it's going to get that reveal forwards and looking to see if they can swarm these players out, but somehow
Leo gets one as well.
From the fight entirely. Leo, he's going walkabouts. Lost in transit there, really.
Oh shit. Oh wow, James got lucky. James Lysor saves James there. James gets another one. Yes, there you go. Now the team's looking good. They're looking solid there.
XLG, a healthy bonus going to be waiting on the other side.
Yeah, well played from XLG, but EDG is still accomplishing one of their micro goals here, which is getting Smoggy as close as possible to this Harbor ultimate. He was able to get an ult orb, able to get a plan, able to get a death. And he's almost
James got so lucky there.
He's one away, so I think XLG into the next pretty obvious game plan here of trying to deny an ult orb. Where's he going to play for it?
All right, so what they're saying now is the EDG really want this guy to get his full ability because he can use it to charge onto the sites. And he has to go for this spot on the map or this spot on the map for it. So it looks like they're going to try to fight for this. And XLG know that they're going to fight for this. So I wonder if Raga's going to try and push out here. Raga is going to try and push out, try and get some damage here. Oh, but he's going to give it to him. He's going to have to back off here. Oh no, this is really dangerous. They're going to get close and fight each other. They're literally right in front of each other. They don't know. All right. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, Lysor? You idiot. Lysor just walked in and just died.
Thought he was on the other side of the cove there, but he's just absolutely fed himself into the maw. Now he's
Okay, the Lysor just walked in and just gave it.
That's going to be cleaving forwards, partitioning and dissecting most of this side. Ready for Kang to see
fucking Lysor. Well, that was stupid. James has got. Okay.
There's no real pushback. Happy Way and No Man.
Happy Way No Man by themselves up here. Can they try and get a kill here or two? It's 2v4.
At hand for it though. Bulldog, always potential. Like pocket the plane. No Man spotting the signs of life.
We've seen EDG get over aggressive in spots.
This time maybe a bit more discipline here. The players are taking
Nope.
contact.
All right.
Together, so
Lysor just fucked that up.
1 round lead.
You can see that XLG had a game plan, but what a fumble in the execution.
That is crazy.
Complete fumble. Hey, just gets lost.
Yep.
He just
Why is he-
absolutely gets lost there. Can't remember which way he turned when he came in. Thinks he's backing out into sight. Needs a GPS.
Yeah, Lysor messed up there.
With that, though. You know, maybe they were setting up, faking that teleport, and then they were going to go back in with a flash re-clear, but
Alright, that's okay. Generally, that's what happens though because, alright, James now has a big gun here. James is going to go watch here by himself. He's going to turn around and hopefully shoot some get some kills there. He's going to reposition here, and now they're going to watch down. This is going to be a bit of a fight here. Ah, Lysor. Fucking Lysor dies again.
Cutting down the opposition. Big reveal, but a shot into the box just goes wide.
How did that miss?
Not too sure. Maybe not quite deep enough in terms of the shot, but he's going for it again.
James is pushing very aggressive here with a sniper rifle.
Really difficult retake now. Playing with the operator in your hands, you got smokes on smokes. Hiding this one. Nobody's going to be the first.
James knows he's there. They know he's there. They know he's there. James gets one. Oh, fucking hell. Rocket gets one. Rocket gets another one. Happy Way, push up. 3 versus 1. Come on, yes. Oh, thank fuck for Raga. Thank fuck for Raga. God, this is going back and forth. XLG. Lysor can't be getting killed early.
The final player left in the tournament with these UK ties, picking up the AWP, finding the value, escorting his team onto angles. And despite how good EDG look at being able to secure a main and pop into the site, XLG...
So what they're saying is XLG, EDG are doing a very good job at actually pushing, getting on site, but XLG are doing really good at taking the site back and then defusing the bomb. Alright, so let's see now here. So it looks like EDG are stacking up. They might fake this. You know, they might make a lot of noise and then fake this and then go back. Yeah, okay. They're going to make noise. They might fake and then go towards B because they're here. They're going to see what he can do here. Yeah, they are. Look, they're going to fake it now. They're going to come over this way.
Being done over to nobody too.
And let's see if actually it's... Also, just want to check. Is anyone watching right now? Am I just talking to myself? But I don't mind talking to myself either. Alright, interesting. XLG have walked out and they've checked and they don't see anybody here. So now they're worried they could be either here or they have a good idea they're here. In terms of like here or here. They know there's nobody down in the middle. Alright, they know now they're pushing up to B. James gets a huge kill. Happyweight gets another. Happyweight gets 2. Let's love you. And now they have the bomb. That was massive.
Great shutdown as well from No Man. He's got to step forwards there to buy Happyweight the space as he comes back close with the judge. The drone from nobody creating that pressure, and XLG.
And now XLG are in a good spot.
Fundamentally good defense side here, cooking.
They've got the bomb stuck here now, as you can see here. The bomb is stuck. And now these guys, they basically got to give up this. They can't go for this. Happyweight, easy. Happyweight, chill, chill, chill. So, yep, everyone's going to save their guns. Ah, so Happyweight went over so he could pick up a rifle, an assault rifle. So Happyweight's got an assault rifle.
It has. Both teams too much all in it. Feeling each other out for sure. I think one reason is because XLG were expecting more aggression from EDG on the defense side.
Alright, so James is doing well. James is playing well. Raga's playing well. So James and Raga playing well. That's what we need. We rely on these guys to just do really well here. Alright, we got a timeout. Alright, so let's go back to see what happened there. So EDG faked that they were going to go A. They've grouped up here and they decided to walk all the way here and they're going to go towards B. While Happyweight and James were still there. And James has the sniper rifle, which is a one-shot kill. Happyweight has a shotgun, which is terrible other than just being up close in their face, which is why he stood right on the corner here. So when they walk right in, he just has a blast of a shotgun in their face. So if we skip ahead here, skip ahead, right here. So he's now XLG or EDG are going to push in. James, this is James's point of view right now. James is watching, so he's about to get a kill on this guy. Boom, gets a kill. Dashes away, which is what his guy does. And while that happens, these guys are now worried about James. Happyweight stood right here against the guy. Look right here. He's got a shotgun against the guy. Boom, kills him. They know that. And the next guy walks right into his crosshairs. Boom, kills the next guy. And now, easily enough, James himself has got a long-range kill. They focus on James. That gives Happyweight a chance to get a kill. And then just between the two of them right now, they've shut that whole thing down. Alright, good job. Now XLG have guns, and they kind of have what we call a half buy, which half of them have the weapons and the other half don't. EDG, so XLG have money. They have a lot of money, so they should be able to buy for a few more rounds.
Yeah, you see the knives popped.
Give him the blade storm, give him a recon and a flash, and
alright, they're going 5-man stack.
I'd like to see them even do something fast off the rip here at A-Main.
So can Raga hold his own here and get at least a kill or two to kind of even this out?
From XLG, a bit of A-Main control perhaps, but it's not really in their wheelhouse right now.
Again, it's so cautious from both teams.
Both teams are playing very slow. Okay, they know now. They're pushing out. Raga's right here. Can Raga get a kill?
Kang's moving. He's eventually able to salvage that one moving forwards, but he's not into the backside control. The flash though. Forwards.
Yes, they get a kill. They kill Kang. They kill nobody. Raga gets one. Lysor gets one. Smoggy kills everyone though. That's not good. So now it's 3 versus 3.
Sailing away. It's decent chip damage, but at least a post plant now to be played for EDG. In a good spot here with a pit.
Okay, that's tough. That's tough. So this is really bad because the attackers now have this thing, this smoke cloud they can hide inside. There, we gotta be really careful here. James is gonna be really careful. This guy's in the area. They're gonna wait for him. They gotta push him. They're gonna push him 3, 2, 1. They push him together. Kill James, but then Happyweight kills him. That's good. Yes, yes, Leo.
It's all Leo. And time more than enough
All right, XLG.
Retakes from XLG have worked time and again.
Oh,
idea from EDG.
amazing work.
Changing the pathing of where Smoggy was going for. He gets a 2K with the Stinger, and then the pit absolutely made it winnable. But it's that tight spacing on retakes again. Both teams being really good at it. Putting a ton of pressure onto Jenny, who had repositioned. No man, selfless, jumps in, happy way trades.
That was... That there, the attackers used a lot of their ultimate abilities, their two best ones, and couldn't even win the site. And now we have our ultimate abilities, and we have got money. So we're in a good advantage here. We've got to make the most of this. It looks like they're going to be fighting middle now. James gets a huge kill. James is playing well. James was already watching that angle. The second he peeked out, James kills him.
It was like a wriggling worm on a hook.
Yeah. They could not resist.
That was great. XLG are playing very well now. Come on, XLG. Looks like they're grouping up here. They're going to go back to A, which is really good because Lysor and Leo are staying there. She's walking up, though. We got to be careful. Actually, they know. James is watching. James is watching. Yeah, go on, go on, go on. Get a kill, James. Oh. Yes, James. Smart play. He was watching it. Well done, James. That's really intelligent play to watch that.
Opportunity underhanded with the flash again. No connection there onto Lysor, and he's looking to see if he can make a go of this.
Yes, Lysor gets two more.
Oh my goodness. Right here forwards, this guy's feeling it. Got a hot hand, looking to take the fight straight to them.
Well done. Well done, XLG.
That's a flawless round for XLG. It's going to see fist bumps all around here, up to 11 now.
He's had a slow beginning on Breeze, but done a great job there. And did anyone have No Man jet diffing Concon in this matchup? Not something that he's been playing in China. No Man was playing a ton of the Waylay, that kind of stuff. Now coming out here on...
All right, well done, James. Playing very well. Come on, two more.
It's been a little bit of a quiet day from Concon. They've done a good job at shutting him down.
EDG not saving.
All right. Now, okay, EDG are going to try to fight. They've got some guns. And now these guys are all waiting. They're going to see if anyone peeks out, but no one is. XLG are playing very smart. XLG are playing very smart. They're playing very slow. They're very chill. They don't need to do anything. James has got a sniper rifle that watches all the way down. He's going to hide from it, so they know he's not there. James is going to watch it now. Okay, he's going to push up, trying to get an angle on them. See if he can get a free kill here. As they push out here. Nope. Oh, James, get out. 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 Don't die. Oh, Leo gets a huge kill on his ultimate ability. James is going to get one here. Oh, unlucky. Oh, he's running behind him. Oh, shit. Chico's flanking behind him. They know he's somewhere there. They got to be very careful now. This is not good. Shit. Oh, we lost how. James is watching though. James is watching. James just... See, James is a smart player. He had a feeling that he saw the guy earlier, and if he didn't see him come through, he must have gone all the way around and he killed him, which is great. So James is playing well. James is doing well. 17-14. The other guys, not so much. It's okay.
It's a big one for them. Yeah, keeping it within 2. EDG's best chances of winning this game are closing things out here on Breeze. They are undefeated in their region on this map. Losing here and sending things over to Split, where you've always got a chance at it disappearing. Went to an OT last time these two teams played in the grand finals. They're risking that top 3 guaranteed.
Come on, XLG, come on.
And a chance to continue in the upper bracket with eyes on a trophy.
All right, now they're getting aggressive. Interesting. They're going to put Roger up here to get Roger pushed up. No one's watching here, so now they know. So it looks like EDG are going to rush in. Oh, they're going to get some kills. Roger needs to get some kills here. Roger's getting aggressive. That's huge. That's actually massive. Roger getting a kill there has kind of cut off the team. They're stuck on their own now. Oh, we killed 2. I didn't know we killed 1 here as well.
2 players down.
He's left on his own. But he kills too? What the fuck? What the fuck, XLG? Don't throw that away. Alright, okay. Calm down. XLG hits 2v2. They know they're not going to run onto A. They're going to wait somewhere around the middle. They'll see there's only 30-40 seconds left. You're going to see now, once they come here, James is already going to get ahead of time to try and get an angle. He's going to watch here, which is really good. These guys don't have a way. James, get a kill right here. Come on, James. Oh, fuck, he misses. Oh, fuck, he misses the other one, too. James is waiting. Happyway's got to hurry up and get over, otherwise James is going to die here. Happyway kills him. Yes, Happyway gets one. James comes out. Okay, that's okay. James has missed a couple times. Come on, James. Oh, James has missed every fucking shot. James, don't give up. James, don't give up. James, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell, James. How have you missed that? You missed all your shots, mate. James had every opportunity there.
No man had 10 opportunities to win this round.
I'm pretty sure the regen armor saved him.
It's also got to be the shorty nerf.
That's unbelievable.
Long range.
Listen,
He's been peppered.
I can't go over that frame by frame right here, but that is worth looking into. I think he's barely survived by the regen.
Fucking hell.
There have been some unbelievably close rounds in the series already.
Oh, that's insane. Alright, well, come on, James. You've been doing well. Just shake that off.
Carnage at the end of the rounds.
And that's what you're going to get.
Shake that off, shake that off. Okay, James is walking up here. He's going to get a nice little angle here. If James can get an angle here.
Sad to see more and more risks taken as they look to get.
Watch this. James gets a kill here. Come on.
About having a short memory. If you want to be a great player, you've got to shrug things like
short memory, that's right. Okay, James is trying to watch this. If James can get a kill here, this would be amazing. Oh, this is dangerous, James. If James peeks out of this, he might get killed here. James, behind you, behind you. Yes, he gets a huge kill. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Leo does help out get a kill, though. It's 4 versus 3. We're up 1 man. Lysor's watching him there.
By tucking himself forward on bricks, the players at double doors would not spot him.
Alone here, but he's going to be hearing surely the sound cues, the rotation.
So they know these guys got to hurry up and help over now. Okay, Leo's coming to help him. Looks like there's going to be 3 guys on A. 3 guys are going to go this way against Lysor by himself. Lysor needs to get a kill here. No, Lysor, fuck! Fucking this genie guy's just getting so many free kills. And now they know, they've just seen him. They've seen Raga in their back, so they know Raga's coming from behind him. Happyway's got to hurry up. They're going to double up on Raga here.
Look to see if he can take the fight straight to them. Anything to see if he can even the fight out. Sidestepping, walking into it, somehow finding the kills. Happyway.
Yes, Happyway. Happyway. Okay. We haven't got time. 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 You got to defuse the bomb. Yes, Happyway. Fuck yes. Oh, fucking hell. All right. Okay. I'm going to wake up the kids. And Christina's going to be pissed off. Oh my god. These rounds are too fucking close. They're just going back and forth, back and forth. Raga's done that really well. Raga's done really well there to try to keep that in the game. James getting a nice kill here. And then Leo getting a kill here. And that's okay if James dies because they trade each other. Genie manages to flash himself. That's okay. Oh my god. And then Happyway goes for the final kill here. And bang, kills him right there. Alright, we need to win this. We have to win this because then the XLG need this momentum to go into Split, which is a map they play very well at.
The Split. What a banger map that would be to finish on.
Already unexpected results that we're seeing so far.
Oh, they're pushing out. They're pushing aggressively. What's going on here?
It's going to be Raven to counterplay. Util goes both ways. Dash is going to be wasted.
Alright, I'm going to just commentate over this over these guys. 5-man EDG are all going to try to push A all by themselves. Happyway and James are by themselves. They're going over at B. These guys are waiting for it. They're ready. They're watching all the angles. Let's see if EDG actually cancel this. Oh, the EDG think XLG are going to push them. See, they're watching behind their backs. They're watching behind. Because I think they're waiting. They might fake a rotate, but actually stay here. Let's see if XLG take the bait. They're going to stay. Everyone's going to stay. Everyone's going to chill. All right. Chichu, whatever his name is. Going to check nothing. They're pinging here now. They're worried about this. You can see all their pings. XLG know that they're still here, so XLG are just chilling and waiting. They're getting a recon. Good. They scan them. Okay, good. So they know they're still there. So they're going to chill and just watch. And everyone's playing slow now. It's about 40 seconds. This is about time when things start to happen. See, this is where they pop the smoke. So they're timing this right. So they have to start going now. If they don't go in now soon, so they know. So now James and things, they have to run over quick though. All right, watch how everyone reacts now. Okay, they're all going to go. They're all going to flash out now. Here they go. They all start rushing out. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yes, Leo gets a kill. That's great. Roger gets one. Leo gets another one. Okay, we're up. We're up. There's only 2 guys left. Yes, Leo gets all of them. One more. That's okay. Wait for the other 2. Wait for the other 2. It's 3v1. Don't fight on your own, Leo. Leo, don't fight on your own. Leo, don't fight on your own. Oh, he's going to get him. Yes!
Split will be the decider.
Fuck yes! Fucking hell, why do they have to make this so close? Jesus Christ. Oh, like Happy Way just needs to get out there. Like, he's just leaving right away. He needs to get his mind right.
Let's go! Let's go!
Hungry, bro!
I'm treating you guys, bro.
You hungry, hippo?
I'm treating you guys, baby.
I'm so hungry, bro.
Oh, there you go. Look, Raga's looking. That's some confidence. We need this from Raga. We need this. We need some personality from Raga. All right, that was clutch. Let's have a look at how Leo gets all the kills. So Leo stood here. They know now it's 35 seconds left. They've got to go for it. So with the smoke blocking their line of sight now, what'll happen is they will like use a bunch of utility and abilities to try to pop out and try to quickly get this space. XLG knows this, so they're gonna just kind of wait and see. Leo's watching this side, but he can also turn and pivot and watch down here if he needs to. Raga and Lysor are both watching there. James is watching there, and who's this? This is Happy was watching there as well. So they're kind of holding all their angles. So I see everyone's kind of holding their angles, just waiting to see, because they're just taking it easy, which is what they should do. They're doing so much better when they do that, I think. And then you see here, they're waiting. It's like time's ticking down. It's 32 seconds. They're gonna have to go for it. Here you go. You see he throws the little knife thing. They have all their abilities they're using. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone dashes out. So you see now, EDG are pushing out. Now Leo here turns. Actually, let me make sure you guys can see this. Yeah, you can see all this, right? Leo here turns and through. You see this green wall up here is kind of blocking everyone's line of sight, which is that red line here on the map. Leo just shoots through and gets a kill, which is massive. So Leo already now evens the score slightly bit better. They all push out. There's about to be a fight right between these two. And Leo, I think. Yep, Leo kills him. Here he is. He's shooting him right there. Leo gets the kill. Raga gets one, which is great. So between Leo and Raga, they've taken 3 of them out right now. Or is it 3 of them? Yeah, 3 of them out now. Yep. And now so it's 2v2, which is fine. And then James and Happyway quickly run over. So they've, on their own, have done a great job just holding down the site on their own. And then let's see. And then Leo gets another one. So Leo's taken 3 on his own, which is great. And it's 1v1. So in this case here, often what you do is you tell Leo to wait, and these 2 come running in to help. Or you say, Leo, try and go for a fight, force him to do something, because he's only got 15 seconds left. Really, though, what I would say is you wait, because there's only 15 seconds. Kind of get Chico to waste time. So yeah, so he is kind of waiting. That's good. He's kind of jumping back and forth. So Leo's kind of going like here and here, waiting. They don't see each other. And then Leo just peeks around on him. So while there you go. See, that's perfect. So while he's planting the bomb, Leo peeks around him, which is great. So they're waiting. This is Chichu, the EDG guy we're watching. He doesn't know, so he only has got 10 seconds left. So Leo kind of waits for a second. He pulls the bomb out to plant the bomb, and then you see that's when Leo peeks him. And if he didn't kill him, then James was already watching the other end. Happy Way was already here. Very well played. Oh, all right. Okay. Well, that was really good job by XLG. Let's go back to live here.
To split to settle the score, it's going to be awesome. But let's go ahead and jump into what we were seeing in that game, because honestly, one of the things that stuck out immediately was we were seeing the composition choices here from EDG. We know that this was a map that XLG did not necessarily thrive in before. This time around, they made some key changes. What were those, Mini?
Yeah, the key thing for me was how XLG were taking the center of the map like Mimi was asking for, and then splitting, because EDG were playing far too passive, often playing 2B, 3A, nothing towards middle, and I criticized their Harbor uses before, and it was the same here. They're not using the Harbor to flood the sites, they're not using it to retake, they're using it to hard hold, and that is not how you play the Harbor. We see the wall going out there, and they're trying to hard hold against this A split, and look, there's just open lines everywhere for them to get picked apart there.
Yeah, it was really an excellent game plan from XLG. I think the only rounds they started to lose on this attacking side was when they moved away from their read to constantly fight for mid control, and they started to just try and go into site execs and really play into that hard anchoring Harbor, which I agree with you is not the optimal way to play the agent. But what I respect is that late in that half, XLG timeout, they return to the hits, and now is the difference maker in a very close game to exploit that weakness yet again and get it over the line.
XLG did win both pistols, and that has been a theme. They've won all the pistols today, but I think they should have
they've won all the pistols today as well.
Much more, given what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll be honest. I was on a TMV stream, and I saw that one round where they had all the ults and kind of caved at that moment, and then somehow Rarga pulls off a 3K, and I thought it was a wrap for XLG at that moment because it felt like they had everything lined up perfectly for them. And that's actually one of the people in the squad that actually was popping off a little bit. I wasn't too crazy about the Phoenix, but Rarga made me a fan.
Yeah, and it's so important that Rarga is playing like this. You look at the historic global event showings for this XLG lineup, and he's always the guy to underperform. He's talked in interviews of times down and out on himself, critiquing his own play.
Yeah, Rarga's got to get out of his own head.
One of the biggest reasons why this team could not deliver at global events in the past. But so far here, in the playoffs, he has been good, and he's playing as well as he was in China in this game to help bring them to a third.
Yeah, and I think some of the key things for me that he was making some of those confident, proactive plays that we weren't seeing from EDG on their defense side. And to me, having him in confidence, I've been saying it the entire time, him and Happy Way together are firing, this squad can do everything.
Yeah, you really just can't be afraid to get your hands a little dirty in those situations. That's exactly what Rarga was aiming to.
There you go, it's true. Like, if Rarga just starts playing well, like, I mean, I think James definitely played better than Rarga that game. I think James had some really clutch moments there. Also, James is very aware. That's one thing excuse me, got a burp. Excuse me. So I think one thing I'm noticing is James is very aware. There we go. Let's talk about James.
Yes, every single time, guys.
It has been a better day overall for Noman in my mind, even with that round that everyone's remembering towards the end of Breeze. Kong has been pretty well shut down in map 1. It was good utility to get his off the line. Here again, he was put in positions where he was constantly trying to hard anchor sites with that operator, and the XLG trading was really good into it. Normally, he is the man who has the aura on these big events. He's running around in circles. He's performing in these matches. But not only have XLG shut down their key player of their opponent, but their players are rising to that same stage.
Yeah, going into split, I love that head-to-head because Kong's going to be on that jet. That is where he shines the most. But Noman, in the last split game they played, that race, his entries were phenomenal. I loved watching him play, and I think if both of them are doing the things that we know they can do, then it's going to be a all bangers end on split moment.
Yes, and it should be. If you're a fan of VCTCN, you'll remember the final. It was a 5-mapper, but the difference maker was in overtime, 17-15 on split. That's why EDG have the trophy. That's why they're the #1 seed at this event. So for XLG, not only is it an opportunity to beat the team that they haven't been able to.
Look at that. Both games ended 13-10. They could have gone either way. Talk about a close matchup. Wow.
In this situation as a coach, plenty times in your career where you know back's against the wall, you're the favorite, but yet this plucky underdog team is finding ways to exploit your setups, your plans. How do you bounce back, get ready for this map 3, and win on split?
I think it's just a normal team talk, just remaining calm. As the coach, if you're remaining calm, then the players are going to follow suit. So I think it's about remaining calm, maybe a plan of how to get Kong activated. I don't know him. I don't know how he likes to be treated. But whatever it is, the coach needs a little bit of a chat with Kong here and just be like, look, it's your moment.
Yeah.
Time to shine.
Yeah, no, it's very true. I mean, and on your end, Mimi, how do you feel about XLG in this situation? Because you know that they have to be feeling it here. Like, hey, we are one game away from locking top 3. Highest placement for Shilai Gaming could be a massive achievement.
But I don't think they'll be feeling the pressure right now.
Yeah.
I think that's squarely with EDG. You are supposed to beat up the rest of China. They have for years. It's the first time that has slipped. between Bangkok and now. But now they're back on top, trying to make it to their third top 3 in history. That would be more than any other CN squad by.
Yeah, so the last time they played Split here, I think it's a bit of a technical timeout. We can have a look here. So this was this up here. No, was it this one? Best of 5. What are they talking about? They said last time they played it was last time they played Split it was 15-13. Yeah, that's this one right here. So they played Split and EDG barely beat them in overtime. So let's see if they can do the same thing, and hopefully they don't. All right, let's see what they picked.
James played my favorite rounds for Shilai, where their trap plays on defense.
All right, so I really like this. James and Raga are both playing the dive-in characters, where they'll dive in and something, and they can. One of the really cool thing is this guy can teleport back to where he dove in. There's one move where I've seen where he dives in, he dives in, he teleports back. They all try to shoot him, and he's gone, and then James kills them. That was a really cool sort of set play they've had between the two of them, which was really nice. They are on defense though now, so we'll see how they go on defense. So the other team have similar. They have 2 units that can actually. There's pretty much a mirrored composition. That's very similar, except he's got Jest and he's got Willie, but it's very similar in many ways. So this is going to be 2 teams that pick the same thing against each other. Let's see how they do. All right, XLG, lock in. Let's stay loose and let's do it, guys. Just gotta relax and play your best game. You guys know this. Just like you did against G2. Same thing. Split, game 3, map 3, whatever it is. All right. Well, this will be. Yeah, look at this. They both have won it pretty well, pretty high. That's actually quite strong overall. You don't really look at the specifics like 70 to 80. That doesn't really matter. Just know the fact that it's high for both. All right, let's do this.
3 Split, all bangers end on this one here between these 2 teams, 2 titans of China. One of them living in the shadow of the other, but potentially a chance to upset that narrative entirely here as we watch them clash.
Which one of these teams is going to make the podium at minimum here in London, with champs at Shanghai on the horizon? To focus in on Split, EDG, they are 4-1 on Split in VCTCN, with 2 of those wins coming over XLG. But it did go to OT in the grand finals, as Mimi was talking about. I've got another narrative for you, Brent.
Yeah, send it.
XLG have never lost a map 3 at Globals. They are 4-0, 3 of which came right here.
You know what's funny? I'm looking at Raga, and Raga is smiling. So I'm hoping he's feeling good. We need Raga to be on form. We need him to do well here. Come on, boys.
We're going to be starting it up again momentarily.
Oh, they've got to restart it again. They've got to restart the match. Okay. While this is happening, I'm going to go for a pee. All right, going for a wee right back.
From a big picture, has been Happyway and Chishu battling it out. Who's the best out of these Sentinel players in China? Kangkang has not actually had a great game. If you're looking towards Kangkang as being the player, the main character, the protagonist, he's been underperforming. He hasn't had his big moment. This could be it here on Split as he comes out playing Jet again. Instead, it's been people like Raga or Gianni who've been rewriting their narratives as being underperformers in bigger moments. They've actually stepped up to the plate and delivered in crucial impact rounds when it matters.
Raga himself, he's talked about it, the mental struggles that he's had in terms of performing and carrying that performance from China where he dominates onto the global stage too. But words of encouragement from Kangkang. It's all love at the end of the day between these 2 teams. A lot of sportsmanship being shown between them.
It's the duelist duo for EDG that I think the pressure is on. They're starting on the attack side, and both of these guys have got more to give. Smoggy was the highest rated player during that grand finals inside of China. He went plus 29 across the BO5 to beat XLG. Kangkang and Smoggy have got so much more that they can give, and this attack side should put them in great positions.
Well, here we go. We're jumping into the game here for the pistol round of Split. If that grand finals...
All right, I'm back. I was just thinking about this now. What we're going to see now, and what you'll see is, I think, very similar from both teams. If you're looking on the map, what will happen is XLG, sorry, EDG, who are attacking now. Okay, looks like they're stacking up towards B. They're going to slowly walk through. There's a bit of a stalemate here going on in mid. They're both going to try and peek each other in C. and see who's going to see each other. They're backing off. Now, if they push in here, Raga's on, or James is on his own here. That's James. He's going to see if James can at least get a kill before he gets out. No, he's going to back off. That's good. So James is playing a little slower. He's not going to get a free death there. I'll give them a free kill, I mean.
Is that both of their duelists are very
They're gonna
competent at being able to get in an entry. Together, they can be unstoppable. But in rounds like this, Kang very happy to go and have a wander in mid.
He's alone doing it.
Yes! Raga sits him down. Alright, so he's dead there, so that's really good. So Kang tried to sneak up here, but he gets stopped. Now we're going to chill here. James is going to see if he can get a free kill. James knows that they're there now, so James can play a little slower. He doesn't have to chill. He's got Happy Way with him. They're going to swing together, they're going to fight together. Yes, James gets one, Happy gets one. They both get him, that's good. And they're all stacked down. They're all going to try and clear now. Happy Way almost gets him. He's very low. He should be very low. Yep, he's being very low. He's got no health right here. Alright, it's two of them together. Oh no, my little boy's coughing. I might have to go attend to him. James gets another one. James gets another 3K to start. Give me that 3K, James. Stand up. There it is. There it is. Good start. Good start. There's one, James. James gets another one. Boom, one more, and there's 3K.
I've been waiting for XLG to activate for years.
I love that the crowd do that as well. Alright, I might have to step away here because I think my baby boy is stirring a bit. If I do, I'll just leave the stream on. Oh, Raga, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, Happy Way gets a kill. That's good. Yes, Leo's on their back. That's good. Now he's trapped on his own. Yes, good work. Oh, but they've got Chinchu's. Chichu's walking up and over.
XLG have won every pistol, but said it before, they let one slip afterwards on Lotus. I thought we were about to.
All right, if he drops down, he's going to die here.
But Chishu is dipping his toes in.
He's trying to bait a shot.
Oh, he shouldn't have. You shouldn't have shot him.
Much chance of being able to convert this one though.
They all know he's there now. James is going to quickly run over. Yep, they know he's going to be here. They're not expecting him to run over there though. They think he's going to run back like this and stay here. Oh, they're ready. All right, you're going to kill him right here. They're ready. They're watching him. Kill him. Alright, I gotta go. Baby's crying. I'm gonna leave the stream on for a little bit. Be back later.
Such a bizarre game because both teams were incredibly familiar with each other.
Trying to get one step ahead constantly. They were both anticipating a main aggression, wasn't really happening. Setups were being changed across the board. I think you're exactly on the money with it.
I think the norm that you would expect from both of these teams in this half is that XLG normally play quite passively on defense, though they do look to re-clear over towards a ramp. They don't re-clear B main very often, don't re-clear mid. And EDG normally go for a lot of double duelist site pops. Now, that's what they normally do, but so far in this series, because they're so comfortable with each other, they've always been trying to mix it up.
Adjusting the game plans.
That puts a lot of pressure on the IGLs, the coaches, the players even. Just remember what the adjustment of the game plan is. Lean away from your scrim experience.
A heavy stack here from XLG in through mid.
This is another thing, though, that EDG like to rely on, is nobody faking through mid as they go for A-pops.
Can be a bit of a tell. You get a read ahead of it when you see that set. Okay,
oh, yeah, Raga.
Yeah, Raga's just immediately double dash away over towards the A space. Being taken up, though, rapidly by EDG as they just dash straight into the fight, but in an anchor position, holding tight, tucked to elbow. Still could be playing spoiler. It's Leo. Still there, he's only got a Spectre for it, so not going to be favored when he takes that fight out. Chichu ripping his head clean up, but here in that reload, pressing the advantage. Snowman is all the way in there. Satchel has to be broken. This one out of guns! He's got a Spectre in his hands. This is all gone to pot. Not ideal here for XLG, but for EDG, they keep it clean towards the end, just losing the one.
It's a scrambly round from XLG. With rifles back, we're going to hope that we don't see them lose their heads like that. They weren't expecting the aggression. No man absolutely didn't think that nobody was going to swing with 13 HP.
Yeah. One enemy remaining. Can't predict him.
No, you really cannot predict what nobody is going to do. Seen this for year on year.
EDG set up to put pressure towards A. Look at the pings on the minimap. Look at the way that Raga, Leo holding towards this one.
Got the operator. Holding towards the flower pot. Someone needs to break this util for him, and he's primed, ready to escape just in case. And there it is. Flash in their face. Updraft and a dash up towards that heaven angle. Nate's also going to be sailing over. You got util still back out. Smoggy is in there like a rocket. Can't be stopped. Just blitzing over the opposition. The sight is entirely there. It's cracked wide open. And the decision is made for XLG. The remaining players, Lysol Noman, forces a step back and try and hold on to the guns.
That's the duelist value you've been hoping to see from EDG. Unleashed here. Smoggy way faster than XLG were ready for on the double dive into sight. Kankan goes up towards heaven. Backhands a player there too. These are two players that have yet to really have their impact in this match. And they're going to be extremely happy that it ends on split. Both players that, if they're in peak form, give EDG a great chance at running not just to a podium spot, but to a potential title.
By now, we know full well pressure to bright lights doesn't really affect them that much.
If it did, they wouldn't have a champs trophy.
Exactly. There's been many an iconic moment here on split for EDG, for Kankan specifically.
It's genuinely incredible that they've kept so much of their roster together over the years.
It really is.
And they're still performing at this kind of level.
Yeah.
You would expect a roster like this to either have made more changes or to just slowly fade out of relevance, but they've always been there. Even when they were slumping in the Yoru meta, they were fighting, they were still turning up to events. They still looked like they had players that were dangerous. And now it's comfort again. A double duelist meta where you get Kankan on Jet and Smoggy on Raze, and no pressure on the B site here whatsoever.
That's dangerous. Right situation here for them. They are walking all the way up. There's not a single piece of util being used. Just primed, ready for the reaction and the contact being caught here, but just with a Spectre, at least a Stinger from range, not going to be doing too much here. The Snake Bite to stop them in their tracks from really scaling a little bit deeper here. This fight's been squared up to across the map. Caught for now with the discipline. Double face from XLG looking to clear their way out, make sure that Chichu can't play the backstab.
No man's a player with a rifle and close to a showstopper. If there was any chance for XLG, it might be in his hands.
Just waiting for the smokes to dissipate for now, though. Finally, taken away. Smoggy. Smoke in his face. Double dash. Up towards it. Over. Not quite landing it. These players are lined all the way up. EDG with a superior weaponry. They've got those rifles and they're able to at least slap down the opposition. XLG can only do so much in this spot. And Lysol surely going down indeed. Bit laboured towards the end with a spray down, but Duelist getting active and a good read by EDG, always alternating.
It's really nice, and it also shows you how good the coordination is between Kankan and Smoggy on this map. The way that Kankan execs on top of this newsstand, and then you create these high-low setups. In this spot, even with Jenny going back into that position after Kankan's fallen off of it, they're always in positions where they can play off each other. In terms of the team play, in terms of that micro, I think that's one of the areas that has kept EDG on top. A fight.
Not ready for it. Almost realizing that XLG might just try. Posture themselves up. That boom bot doesn't get broken. Kankan is 7 HP. The heal's coming out, but this guy's blind as anything. Jenny, luckily the savior. Could have gone all too wrong there. Seeker's gonna get broken.
Immense amount of faith that Kankan had in his team.
Yeah.
They let him fall with the boom bot, but they saved his life as Leo pop flash back in. It's a bit of a race to the result as well. No Man, Smoggy, both one away.
Both looking to deny the opportunity for that orb in B main to get farmed.
I think that's why there was such a brawl over it. XLG don't normally fight in that area of the map, but no man wants to try to contest it as well if Smoggy goes for it.
Lysol looking in a different direction now entirely. He was holding on to that mid control.
They weren't proactive on A based on the B pressure, so now they're lacking information, XLG.
Moves the happy way.
Look how passive they are.
Oh, they are walking all the way.
They're just gambling,
eh? Space gambling. A 4v5. It's a hell of a call to make, and it is the wrong read.
We've seen so many of these rounds from DRG and XLG on split, where they gamble A if they feel like they don't have enough information. This is because they played the macro wrong about a minute ago. They should have tried to take a step forwards on A ramp as EDG were creating that brawl and winning that brawl over towards B main.
And now they're left guessing and probably playing a retake here.
Well, I don't think they're even going to play the retake. They normally just save in these spots.
Save, I should say, yeah.
But isn't that insane to be saving in a 4v5 spot like this?
It's a hell of a gamble, isn't it? And you just give up full map control, but it...
And the thing is, they always gamble A. Anytime they have a gamble round like this, it always leans A. There are definitely still holes for XLG's defense.
Tendencies left to be punished and
as well as they
real
played.
time.
And this is Noman without a death, even getting up to the Raze ult that he was one away with. He's essentially been AFK in this round. And now Smoggy's outpaced him. Won the fight.
Next round, he's going to be able to utilize that. There's no time really for Noman unless he's able to get an exit kill. It's only kind of going hunting here, but yeah, he just doesn't want anything to do with it.
And he's got the money. Threw a cloudburst at them as a parting gift, and XLG get to keep those 4 guns.
Could be worried about giving the point to Noman, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an absolutely diabolical slow-mo replay.
They got the important kill, though.
It's just looking like me in ranked.
All eyes on Smoggy here. He won the race with Noman to be able to get the showstopper online early. They have an anti-setup for it. Jenny's putting, Lysor putting himself in a position where it should be a little bit difficult to kill him with this ult.
Yep. He's going to be immediately conceding, though, that high ground space with a flash in his face.
His teleport is going to have to be good.
It really is. I mean, this is going to be it, surely. Trailblazer forwards. Gets the acknowledgement up towards heaven. They contact as much as they can possibly bear. Now they're going to be sending him to Paranoia. It's going to get that blind, but as a showstopper, that's going to be going. And a complete miss there, not anticipating it, but still the weaponry and still the gunfire. Reign supreme for EDG. Stamps a mark of authority upon this site now, and once more the decision is made. XLG cowering away. Noman still with no opportunity to build up to this ult.
Still not getting up to the showstopper here.
He died yet?
He's out of the round. XLG have got to be feeling miserable about the way that these final 2 rounds have gone. But they actually had a great chance at shutting that down. Lysor didn't get targeted by the Raze ultimate. Instead, Smoggy turning his attention towards any player that might have tried to flood in. Yeah. It's a nice idea. It isolates him. And the trades are just coming out so well.
All right, I'm back.
This feels like XLG need to wake up, need to bring the fight to EDG, need to remember that they are playing to win in these rounds.
Okay.
Need to remember how well they've done already at Masters
Okay,
London.
I don't know why XLG for 2 rounds in a row now have decided to just save their guns, and they want to back up. XLG are playing very scared for some reason. They gotta stop this. They gotta wake up and just fight.
Deleting Raga at top, but also just putting so much pressure on Lysor. They know where Lysor is, and they just trap him in the back.
They're gonna get yelled at now.
And I think the timeout is absolutely needed. Pavoya's got to talk to them. Got to get them finding some ways of creating pressure. The problem for XLG is they've never demonstrated in the games that I've watched that they can go aggressive down mid, go aggressive with a full push out A, do something different that actually punishes this B-pop. And I think EDG can just stick to bread and butter stuff with their double duelist, and XLG are really going to struggle.
Alright, XLG seem to have weapons now, though. They have enough.
He's got to find it within him to bring the fight forwards.
Tough going.
This next round is not going to be the time for it. They've only got 2 weapons. No.
Yeah, so I did see that they massively. It's weird though. They decided to rotate over to A. They guessed it was A. They guessed wrong, and then instead of coming back and decide to try to fight for the site, they were just like, oh well, we guessed wrong. Never mind. Just give them the site and just hold onto our guns, which provided no value in the next round anyways. They still didn't use them anyways. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Gotta get their heads out of their asses. Come on. Let's go. Come on. At least make this up.
How close all of XLG are to their ultimates, and yet they haven't been able to get them because they've been saving so much.
Passive. Far back setup. Looking to absorb any potential aggression. Goes their way. Deep flash. No connection here, so taking ramp control looks to be the name of the game for EDG, but then immediately pivoting. Bit of a bait and switch here.
Alright, let's see. Okay, they dash in.
But still getting active now.
Come on, have a fight here. James is stuck there by himself. Fucking hell. Full screen? You want to go full screen? Alright, here. This.
Even his best efforts can't even
What
come up with
the
a
fuck
kill
is
there.
going on? They're just letting them walk over them and kill them.
It's gonna be going down. That's crazy. Jenny winning that one out.
All right.
It
I don't know
looks
what's going
so
on.
drilled, so beautifully coordinated from EDG. I love the ARAM default as well into XLG's defense. I think that's such a good game plan. Even if it's in a
All right.
rifle v rifle,
They
round,
need
I think that should
to
work well.
come back from
And
this
we
and
know now that
reset. Well,
Hathaway's on
that
the
was
flank.
supposed to be
They're
their
just taking
reset.
space everywhere else. Finally, the ults come
Okay.
online for XLG.
If we
This next round, it has to be now.
Okay, we have our ultimate abilities now. So what they're saying is that we have to kind of do something now. If we don't do something now, we're done here.
Beautiful coordination here. Throwing that cloudburst to make it difficult for Nomad to peek, and then setting up a jump with the teleport.
It's really nice.
So that you guarantee the kill on the A side.
I'm telling you, it's looking like prime EDG.
It is, yeah.
It's feeling reminiscent.
This is really not good.
When he went on that run at Champs in 2024, it was through the upper bracket and it was built off the back of powerful fundamentals, individuals popping off, but also the anti-strat, the preparation.
Well, this is finally the
I have a feeling that XLG have been out-strategized here. Maybe EDG have their number and have managed to figure it out, because I feel like sometimes that's what happens. Raga cannot be left alone here.
He's going to find it very difficult to hold the line. Yeah.
Raga cannot be left alone here. This is really bad.
It's not going to be cutting off the line here, so he can sit for now, but like you said, as soon as some util is going to be used by nobody.
Yeah, what they're saying is once they use any kind of like dog or drone or flash, there you go. Okay, they're gonna run. They're gonna rush him now.
Just trying to guess where these players could be, but all three of them moving up towards ramp and A main. Spells it out really.
Right, they're rushing out now. They've stalled it a little bit. See, so they're kind of just staying here for a little bit. But EDG have walked up a little bit now. XLG are ready for it. James is gonna push out. Okay, they both miss each other. Happyway gets a massive kill there. That's huge. Okay, so now Leo's just cleared it all. Now they know. Look at that, they're all running over it. Now they all know it's going to be me now. They're going to rush in now. Too late, Lysor. They've already watched out. Lysor, they already watched out. Nice, Lysor. Lysor gets another one. Oh, he has no weapons. Oh! Yes. Okay, alright. That's what we needed. That's what we needed.
XLG save one of those incredibly important ultimates. And
yeah, that's really good.
do have what it takes to shut down these slower rounds, at least, from XLG.
Okay, we needed that bad because we need to get our momentum back here.
If Smoggy had been able to pick up that lurk kill, the whole of the B defense collapses. Massively important for Happyway to have that awareness that there was going to be a lurk coming through.
Well, that's a crazy nice shot as well. Alright, okay. Now both sides have guns. We have a lot of ultimate abilities. We have a lot of strong abilities right now for us. So we need to be able to use those, for example. Raga has a great one. Lysor can reposition and teleport anywhere on the map. Happyway, if he feels it, he can use his ability to put like a massive smoke cloud everywhere. Alright, so we got two guys watching mid. Lysor's by himself holding it. Raga's kind of just trying to peek to get information. Yeah, that's a great shot from Raga. Alright, they're pushing out now. Okay. Oh, Lysor's on his own. Don't peek out, don't peek out. Oh, okay. Oh, fucking Lysor dies there. James comes out. Okay, that's not working. They're leaving Lysor alone on the site. The rest of the team are dashing out onto the site, and Lysor is being left on his own there, and then Happy was trying to help him, but... Fuck. Okay. I think XLG... What it's looking like is XLG are not able to hold the site on their own. They're letting... Or when EDG dash onto the site, and then they kill one or two on the site who are there on their own, and they're getting overwhelmed. And then that then starts off the round with a 5-3, like 5 versus 3, and then XLG are trying to fight 3 back. What I think XLG need to do is back off a bit, let them take the site, let them use their abilities and let them waste their stuff and dash onto the site, and then there's no one there, they've wasted their abilities, and then XLG have all their abilities to dash back onto site and retake. XLG did much better at retaking sites. Excuse me, last map. Granted, this is a different map, Split plays a little differently. Split is a very defensive heavy side map, so if XLG don't get any kills here, this is bad. or don't get any rounds here because they should be winning defensive side here. Let's see. All right, so same thing now. They're going to wait here. Lysor's going to be by himself again. See, EDG are going back to the same thing. They're going to try to push on Lysor. They're going to compare and pressure Lysor. But James and Happyway are going to come here. They're going to try to help them. They're letting two people walk up. They're not checking it. James is watching, but they are just walking up for free. Can James get a kill here? Okay, James knows they're there now. He's going to back off. Good. Backing off. Oh, Happyway, you're going to have to get a kill here. Happyway, Happyway barely gets a kill, almost misses it. They kill Happyway though, so his smoke cloud goes down. James, oh no, someone right next to James kills him. He doesn't know he was there. 2 versus 3, way too tight here. This is not good. That was really tough. I didn't see what happened with Lysor there. Okay, so now they know. Now they know they're both there, so now they're going to try and kill them both. Can we get a massive round here from Raga? We need it. Leo, don't peek out. Raga's not ready. Raga's still wrapping all the way around. Just wait, Leo. Just wait. You have to get aggressive, though. Fuck. Okay, Leo dies. Raga's got to go on his own. Gets one. Okay, Raga goes around. Oh, fuck. All right, 8-3. They're losing. They're going to go into the half at best 8-4. Not good at all being down 4. If they go into the half 9-3, that's even worse. All right, see, so nobody just goes and kills Happyway and Lysor on the map there. I don't think that was right for Lysor to pop his. Happyway to pop his ultimate ability there. The smoke cloud. They were already in the smokes. When you pop the smoke cloud, it's too late. The enemy already there next to you. You gotta poke it before they do. All right, now they're changing their strategy. See, look, they're a step ahead of XLG. XLG think, oh, we're going to play this now because they kept going B, and now EDG have went, nope, we're actually going to go A now, and they just completely outplayed them. These two are alone on their site. They've backed off. EDG have gone down the middle now, and they've taken all this space. And interestingly, though, they haven't gone to the site, so XLG are probably wondering, what the hell's going on? They know they're probably somewhere here. XLG know that they're somewhere in the middle of the map here. The problem is James is going to push up. He's watching this angle right here. He's going to be watching here. He's watching for anyone to flank behind them. So they're all chill. Interesting strategy from EDG. They've definitely caught XLG off guard. Now they're going to reset, and now they're going to push on, and these two on their own, they're going to have to try to hold it. James has to get over there and help them, but if he does, he might die here. 4 of them, they're going to dash in now. Watch, they're about to dash in. There you go. They're using their abilities. Okay, well, Leo just dies right away, and then Happyway gets a kill. Oh, they don't have guns, that's why. I didn't notice we didn't have any guns. James dashes out, but just gets killed. Chichu's just killing everyone left and right. And then Lysor has a submachine gun. He might as well just go fight. There's no point here. Yep. Oh, fuck's sakes. All right, we lose 9-3 first half. Okay, well, new half. We've got to be able to erase that half. We've got to be able to reset. I don't know what's going on. Raga's basically been non-existent. Some poor decision-making, I think, from all the guys here and there. No one's really been doing exceptionally well or helping the team out, I think, generally. It's not going too good. All right. Come on, XLG. Come on. You gotta win this, dude. Stop fucking around. Yeah, failure's not an option. Alright, so it's looking like XLG have not adjusted their game plan a little bit until it's a little too late. Last couple rounds, like, see, I'm gonna go back here. This round here, when it was 7-3, see, Lysor's by himself here, right? James and Happyway are playing middle here. Raga's kind of playing somewhere, and Raga's trying to peek here. Really, I think you don't need, if you're gonna play it back like this, again, I'm not a professional coach, so maybe I'm seeing things that don't know what's going on. But, like, you don't need 2 guys sitting back here. Just have 1 guy sit here. Maybe he can come over and help out. Or Raga comes over and help out, and he can sit back here and watch. Because they can always back off where if they need to, if there's a ton of enemy here. But what's happening is now is Lysor is on his own, and they're pushing into Lysor, and Lysor is trying to stay somewhere around here and here, and playing around this sort of middle area of the map. Instead of maybe backing off, or playing off to his side, which actually he does play here a lot, and they know he goes there. So then what's happening is if I just kind of skip ahead here, they're ready to dash in now. Now James and Happyway were ready to help here. I think it was very interesting. So Happyway So James knows. Okay, James just had a little fight here. No one died though, so he knows that people are pushing up this way. So James then backs off into this corner. See, look, they're pushing into James. Now Happyway pops his big smoke cloud. What happens is he pops it so late that these guys now can immediately, while the smoke cloud is like billowing and blooming, or whatever you want to call it, like the smoke cloud is being created, these guys take that chance and they walk into the smoke cloud. Watch how fast they push in. See, look, they push. And so now, James is trying to fight these two. Happyway is caught between his left and his right. Lysor can't help anything because there's a big smoke cloud in the way. And of course, these two fuckers are staying over here doing nothing. So really here, we need to get a kill or two. So James, I don't know if he gets a kill or not. No, he doesn't. Happyway gets one here. But then, there's 3 guys that are going to walk in the smoke with them versus the 2 of them, and James has a 1-versus-1. James has to hold this because he knows there could be someone else here, so James can't just run off and help, so he's got to stay on this angle and hold that angle. Again, doing fuck all.
Such a sizable round lead, it's still going to be an uphill struggle, even if they earn that.
They're going to need Raga to go bonkers on the attack. The duelists on the other side are now where the attention lies.
Alright, here we go.
Steadily making their way forwards here, collapsing up towards mid, a ramp control. Name of the game.
They're looking for the refight. They're trying to bait it out from EDG, hoping that they can draw a mistake.
Walls up though.
Alright, they're going to push up. Okay, XLG are going to dash in now. Good. They flash into him. That's good. Interesting. They're actually going to push towards middle. Oh, they're going to shift over and they're going to go B now.
Kind of risky from Leo.
Yeah, he's the one with a spike.
And look at how much space nobody has taken in the meantime. Off all of that A-ramp pressure, nobody is super confident.
Oh, see, he's snuck up here now, so he walked up and stuck up here, so XLG only have this space. So they push out,
It's going to be spelling out the game. XLG looking to see if they can make their mark over towards this side.
They're waiting.
Right-clicking away. Not finding too much though.
Alright, I think they have to be careful here. Oh, he's back here.
Still that B main position. This is absurdity by nobody.
They have to know he's there. They have to know.
They still haven't found him.
No, he is tucked so damn tight. What a hell of a read, Raga.
Raga, why do you have your fucking knife out? Why are you not have your gun out? James has got to kill him. While there's a fight going on site, Lysor's by himself. XLG got to... Wow. Fucking Raga, that was so stupid. Oh, they've just thrown the game away. That's it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Raga's going there, clearing every angle, making sure he can't find the guy. And the final angle he clears, instead of having his gun out, decides to switch out to his knife, takes a peek, and then the guy's right there and kills him for free. Raga's mental's going to be shot after that for sure. Yep. That's... wow. XLG just falling apart. What the fuck? Come on, boys. This is ridiculous. I don't want to write them off, but they've got to really do something big here. They've got to have a massive attack half. Here we go.
Rapid as that. Just with the stingers in their hands, though, and they're priming a bits and pieces.
They're doing the same thing again. They're doing the same sort of strategy where they're going to push out, make a lot of noise. Raga's now going to stay there while the rest of the team push in. James is going to go in. Raga dies. Smoggy kills one. James gets one though. Oh, but dies. Alright. Alright, game's over. Fucking hell, man. What a waste. The fuck, XLG? What's going on? Oh, there's Marielle. Is that Marielle? That is Marielle. Oh, that's Marielle. That is, what? Oh, XLG, come on, guys. Why are you making life so difficult here? Oh, Happyway on your left, Happyway on your left. That's it. That's it. I think we've lost it here, and they...
Target prioritization, softening up a couple of these targets. Backpedaling out, peeling all the way back, and Anchor Smoke's going to be layered down to play in and around. Jenny, though, is
Alright, let's see. Can they do this?
Damage though done, and potentially you can do it. Yes, it's disjointed from XLG. Lysor, no man might be able to salvage this one still. Kang forwards, Cloudburst down, he's sidestepping most of this. Kang!
Wow, Kang just shit on the team. Holy shit. Alright, Kang's good.
Living in it. A Red Bull clutch. He just knows he's going to win this. The decisiveness and the aggression. Cloudburst to smoke off Lysor. And he puts the pressure, the squeeze on No Man. Fumbling with util in hand. This is the takeover game that you were waiting for from Kang's Jet.
17-6 on a dominant map so far. Only 15 rounds played. It's unreal.
He's just gapped them towards the end here. No Man was doing a great job in the previous 2 maps, keeping up. They, in fact, were shutting down Kang when he was going for plays repeatedly on Lotus and Breeze. But now he's been.
I have no more words. They've just been up. I honestly think, you know what it is? I think they've been out-strategized again. Yes, there've been a couple times where they've made silly mistakes, but it seems like XLG don't know what to do, and they don't know where to look or where to be. And, okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Like, Happyway should be peeking with them at the same time. So there you go. They've just given that up. They know this game's over. They weren't even fighting at the same time. They were just going one by one. That's just basics. You know, it seemed like they were making the wrong reads. They were choosing the wrong spots. Overall, it just looked like they were playing terrible. What the fuck, XLG, man? Come on. Just completely shit the bed. Alright, well, I'm not ready to listen to any of that stuff. So let's have a look real quick at where they're going to be. Nope, that's not the right one. Liquid Media Master. Here we go. So, no, that's also not the right one. Masters London. Here we go. So, if we look at the playoff brackets now, so what will happen here? Oops, here we go. So, this is now EDG. Oops. So, EDG is going there. Whoever from this one goes here, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Paper. Oh, shit. EDG. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Paper X. They're just dominant as a team. They're so good, but either way. Now, XLG go down here. I believe XLG plays these guys. And then Team Vitality or Paper X, whoever, goes down to this guy from the losers. So they'll just call it Team Vitality, right? So now, these guys are guaranteed top 3 because the winner goes to here, the loser goes to here, and it has a chance to kind of make it back in as well. So now XLG will have to win one here, win another one here, and then win another one here to be 4th. So right now, they are playing for 5th, 6th place. If they win this, they will be 5th or 6th. Because it'll be top 2, 3, oh sorry, 4, 5 is here. This is 4, 5. This is 3rd place. This is 1st or 2nd place. And so they have to kind of win here, or they're just going to take 6th or 7th place, which is terrible. So if that makes sense. So XLG now are going to go down here. I think they're going to do this one, or maybe, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to this one. So they're going to the local brackets. They got to beat out FUT, which are a good, decent team. They've just beat G2. And then they got to go here. If they can here, they can get 4th or 5th place, which is, again, very respectable, but I really feel like they need to go better than this. That's just... That's so annoying. That's so frustrating. But I'm sure no one feels worse than XLG players themselves, so not much we can do about that. Game over.
I've got nobody, the IGL of EDG, for an interview. First of all, nobody, how different was it to play XLG today compared to when you beat them in the...
You know, I have a feeling the crowd also had a big impact. Like, the entire crowd there is cheering for EDG. You barely see any XLG fans. And I think big reason that, like, XLG, when they're playing G2, had a massive... they were the underdog, and everyone loved that story about them. So they were all wanting them to play well and beat G2. Because it was easy to root for XLG and hate on G2. But now, in this game, everyone here just wanted EDG to win. So I think that's massive play as well. They just didn't have the crowd on their side. And, I mean, they didn't even look super, like, flow state like they did against G2, where they were just relaxing, killing everybody. In this one, no one really seemed to kind of pop off and like really stand out very often. Raga was like up and down, Happyway also up and down, James up and down. None of them really stood up. Lysor as well. So it just seemed like overall as a team, they just didn't play very well today. I mean, strategy-wise, like it just didn't seem to really. I think they're being held back, honestly. I really think their coach is holding them back. Their strategies didn't seem to really. There weren't really many times where you're like, wow, XLG just played that really smartly, or they played that really intelligently, or that was a really good strategy. They would have to kind of the unexpected, never really saw any of that. Whereas EDG seemed to also have a read on exactly what XLG were doing. Even the commentators mentioned that. They seem to kind of know what XLG were doing. XLG showed a glimpse of it in the second map here in, this map here, Breeze, where, see, look, they were down 5-4, and then at one point it was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but still only back and forth, and then up 12-10, and they seem to generally have a better sense of what was going on. Still, though, too close to call it. And then here, just fucking lost it all the way to 9-3, 12-3, just... Am I going to wake up for work in 5 hours? I don't know. I've done this before. I've stayed up till 1 o'clock sometimes. But it's okay. It's end of the year anyways. There's not much going on at school. Alright, well, that's that. Nothing much I can do now. Is what it is. Unfortunate that they've lost. Oh, XLG. Come on. Alright, well, that's that. Let's see how they do. They'll probably play, I imagine... Let's see when they play the next one. Yeah. They'll play it in, pretty much again, right away tomorrow. So they'll probably be the late game, which sucks, because that's very late. That's going to be like a 1 a.m. start. But they're going to play late game. So that'll be tomorrow night. And then you have to keep going to try to get to the lower bracket semis. If they can even just get to lowest bracket semis, they've done, I mean, to be fair, they've already done great. If they can get to lower bracket semis, even better. This would have been a huge upset. Not a huge upset. This was a more massive upset. I think this would be a great upset because I think everyone was rooting for EDG. You could see earlier there was like an 80 to 20% pick. I think everyone picked EDG to win. It's really too bad. So if XLG can get down here and even beat FUT, they've really established that they can hang with these international teams. If they lose to FUT, then it's tough. People might say it's a fluke that they beat G2. But either way, I think they've beaten GE and they've beaten G2. So that's very big, sort of in terms of their own self-confidence boost. It sucks again that they've lost to EDG. Really frustrating. But if they can get there and beat FUT as well, then they've solidified that they can definitely hang with all these professional teams. These global teams. But is what it is. That's kind of where we're left at. So thank you for watching. If anybody's watching, I will go to bed now, get a couple hours sleep, and be tired tomorrow. But we'll, I guess, see you tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay up, but we'll see.